All right. Hey, this is Russ Baker with Role Playing Public Radio. We're playing Alien, the RPG, here at the Role Playing Public Radio Patreon. Games for patrons through our Patreon. This is where every month people who back at a certain level on our Patreon get to play in games run by the RPPR cast members, me, and then we have two other cast members run games every month. So if you're listening to this on RPPR Tabletop Tales, go to patreon.com/RPPR to find out how you can join this game. Or if you're just listening to this on YouTube, hello. Yeah, that's how you can join in. We run a bunch of different games and systems, and we actually have a player who is new to the Patreon who's playing for the first time, and who is a fellow podcaster. So say hello, Ken.
Hey, I'm Ken. I saw your podcast was called RPPR, and I had to get aboard because my podcast is called PRRP. So it just seemed like a natural place to go. So I joined in the club.
Yeah, I'm glad this is it was either going to be this or Mirror Universe goatee version. We have to fight to the death, right?
Right, and I'd rather do it peacefully.
Yeah. No, I much appreciate that. So so how could people? Let's hear what is PRRP. Boy, that is weird for me to say.
I know that's what RPPR is hard for me. So PRRP stands for Podcast Reviews Podcast, and it's not a role-playing podcast yet, although I'm eager to dip my toes into it, maybe so using this as kind of a tutorial guide. But basically people send in reviews for the podcast, and we'll review those reviews on the podcast. But it's a simple concept, but it's also RPG. It's all wrapped up in there. All the letters are there. So I'm trying to branch out to as many avenues as I can.
Cool. That's really fun. So yeah, if you want me on as a guest sometime, we could talk.
Absolutely.
After.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're playing Alien tonight. So wait, Ken, is this your first RPG?
I've played an RPG, but not, let's just say yes. Cause yeah,
it's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, this is, I'm happy to have you here. And of course we have two other players here tonight. We have Hostile, and who are you playing as? Oh, well, actually, Ken didn't mention his character, but
I'm so sorry. I'm playing a pre-gen character, a pre-generated Liam Flynn. He is a terrified medic. That's his personality.
Well, there's a lot to be terrified of.
Yeah, and he's very compassionate. Apparently, I don't know.
Well, we'll see how compassionate he is
Yeah.
when the totally normal stuff happens in this game. Yeah. That's not going to be terrifying at all. So our next player is Hostile. And Hostile, who are you playing?
Hey, I'm Hostile V. I'm playing Dylan Steiger. I picked the kid playbook, which was a mistake, but I'm going to live with that mistake. We're going to spin it as I'm an intern on the ship. Dylan is wearing denim jeans torn at the knees, a t-shirt with a band logo, a ponytail, and a bored expression. She's really looking forward to clocking out and taking a break.
Cool. So then the final player is Rubric something.
Fiddlesticks.
Fiddlesticks, okay. From Mr. Hellspot.
Rubric Fiddlesticks. He is a company agent. He has a mustache. He's clean cut. He's wants to connect with everyone on the ship, so he kind of dresses like a fashionable dock worker. But he is completely sales. He's just pretty much just wants to move up in life and try to keep his humanity.
Okay. Very good. And I'll give you guys one NPC as a backup character. We'll say Chom, the roughneck from the Chariots of the Gods on page 2. He's just a he's the scruffy of the group. He's the guy, the space janitor who fixes shit and doesn't talk a whole lot. So he'll be there. So this is space. It's the future. Vaguely corporate dystopian Blade Runner / alien sort of blue collar sci-fi. You have spaceships, you have hyper travel capability, but not a whole lot else in terms of super advanced technology. Or at least, there's no level of Eclipse Phase kind of cool, slick ass nanotech shit or anything like that. And so yeah, you all work for the company, and the Chonk Corporation, we'll say, and you're on the USS Theseus, and you are normally getting you are carrying a cargo of tellurium from a mining colony that's been mining asteroids in a different solar system. When you have been rerouted, you have a high priority VIP pickup that you have no choice but to. You are contractually obligated to pick it up because you are the closest ship there. In route, you have to go to the space station Macaria and pick up a Zerid Volante. And yeah, that's where we begin the game. You will say you have gone into orbit. You are approaching the Macaria. It is an orbit over an unnamed planet. It has a designation of whatever I wrote down earlier. The GX-190. Yeah, you're in the HD 110113 system. And yeah, that's all you know. This is unusual for you. Rupert, you are in charge of the ship. The ship is heavily automated. It has an AI. Rupert, what is the AI called?
We like to call it Dinkelberg.
Dinkelberg, okay. All right, sure. AI Dinkelberg. All right, well, Dinkelberg is just following the autopilot procedures to dock with the Macaria. But you have some time. I'll just ask what each of you are doing as we were beginning this game. Liam, yeah, you had a lot of work to do in the mining colony. You know, patching up miners and treating their various diseases and conditions. But yeah, so maybe you're just sort of. Are you assigned to the ship, or are you just going to hopping a ride to get to your next assignment?
I think I'm hopping a ride.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are you doing as you found out your return? Are you going to an assignment, or are you going on leave?
I think I'm looking for more work, but I don't have anything scheduled yet. So
Okay, so you're in no hurry.
Yeah.
It's a delay because the system, there's no job postings in this system.
Right.
Yeah, the only thing in the system you did look up was the Macaria, and it said it was a research station. But yeah, then of course we have. So what are you doing, Liam?
Oh, I think I'm sorting through all my gauze and like putting them in different tiers of usefulness.
I'm doing some organizational stuff you've
Yeah.
been putting off. Yeah,
Exactly.
your supplies were a mess after you left that mining station.
Yeah, I'm getting all the coal out.
Okay. Yeah. There's tellurium dust just sort of coating everything.
Right.
Yeah. Dylan. What is Dylan up to? Is Dylan all? I imagine Dylan is the official intern for the ship. Or is he? Is he's also hopping a ride?
No, I mean, it's weird. It's the future. There should be jobs, but there's a robot running the ship, and there's an intern for some reason, and not a fully hired member of the ship.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I'm the official company intern.
You're getting paid in experience. You're welcome.
So what is Dylan up to?
Mr. Fiddlesticks, I finished painting the RU back on your door sign.
Dylan, listen, man. I know it seems like these kind of jobs are worthless, but what have I told you? What does TEAM stand for? Together, everyone achieves more.
Yeah.
We are all in this together, my friend, okay? And someday, maybe you'll get like an office with your own shower in it and being a big shot. And I put my hand and ruffle his hair. I'm like, all right, you get out of here, scamp.
All right. So yeah, Rupert, what are you doing as the ship is getting ready to dock?
I'm going to walk around aimlessly, pretending like I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Just basically, I'm just wanting to get this done and over with.
Okay. So as the Macaria begins final docking procedures, you do get a message or a request for a voice communication from Zared.
Hello, Zared.
Hello, is this the captain of the ship?
Well, I like to say we're all captain here, but I guess if there had to be a captain, you're speaking to him.
I have some cargo. I need it also transported on board.
Well, has that been cleared by the higher-ups?
Yes.
Can I see your paperwork?
I'm very important, and I don't have time for this. Just get it dealt with.
Well, can you at least transfer me something? Like, this already feels kind of like not a company code.
You get a form sent to the ship. What kind of voice did you give Dinkelberg? Like, what of the presets? You know,
I would say a soothing German, like a very calming, like a Christoph Waltz. If Christoph Waltz can do the voice, that's what I imagine.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, no. It's been a while since I've seen a Christoph Waltz movie. Yeah. Hello, Captain. The
Dinkelberg.
form is not 100%.
What?
It is a bit rushed, mein Captain.
Is it possible, out of character, is it possible to kind of figure out from the paperwork they're saying, does it sound like this person's kind of shit out of luck or kind of in a dire situation?
You could roll, let's say, wits plus observation.
Ooh.
To figure something out.
I just closed my character sheet on accident.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, there it is. Wits.
Yeah, they don't
Haha,
really have, like,
7.
Yeah, 7 dice. So
Well, I messed that up already.
Oh, they're so happy to be there.
No 6s.
all right. Well,
Oh. All right. I'm not gonna question it. Let's just take it on board. Listen, can I call back the person who was who sent us the message?
Zared.
Zared, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, he's the person you've been like. That is the person you have to transport. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they'll be on the ship. No problem.
Yeah.
All right.
So you dock. It will take a little bit for the airlock procedures going through. Yeah, you can all just chill out while this is going on. None of you need to do anything. Chom, you know, the maintenance guy slash engineer, technically the roughneck of the group, can handle the actual manual labor, the little manual labor that is required. So if you want to do something, let me know. Otherwise, you could just wait until Zared is boarded.
I'm going to praise Chom on his work ethic and then proceed to try to help, but ultimately be in his way.
Okay. So you're actually going to go to the cargo bay.
Yeah, and basically be like, you see, this is what I'm talking about. Teamwork, people.
Okay, so you're actually slightly... Dylan and Liam, are either of you going to the cargo bay too? Are you going to do anything, or are you just chilling out?
Yeah, I think I'll go. I'll hear a ruckus and I'm kind of bored.
Okay, yeah, fair.
I'm actually already in the cargo bay playing gacha games on my handheld electronic game device.
Sadly, the station does not seem to be the internal network does not have the latest gacha. What is your gacha game called?
Oh, it's Double Plus Fantasy Schoolboy Kiss a Lot.
Okay, well, that game, the latest patch is not in this system's network. You'll have to wait till you get back before you can get the latest patch. It's you have to deal with a patch that's very unbalanced for your.
Damn it! I wanted to get the Summer Fantasy Ultimate Boy Toy Swimsuit Edition.
Yeah. So the three of you are actually kind of slightly surprised. You see that Zared is there in the cargo bay, manually supervising the cargo being transported or loaded into the bay. He's being very specific about it and is actually manually directing. He has a little control stick to control the cargo arm that is lifting up and putting this box in there. It is actually a pretty heavy duty box. And Chom is kind of just like stepping aside because there it is, clearly very nervous about it and wanting it. Is very much a micromanager. Let's see here. So it's slightly unusual. Usually a VIP would, for all of your experiences, would just go to his quarters or talk to the captain and, like, obviously not deal with his luggage. But this is way more than luggage. I mean, it's a full crate, like 3 feet on a side, or 1.5 meters on a side. Sorry, obviously very heavy.
I'll approach.
Are you approaching him or the cargo?
I'm approaching him.
All right. Yes.
Hello, my name is Dylan. I'm a representative of the Chon Corporation, Space's greatest known agricultural mega giant. How may I help you today? Would you need help with your bags?
No, I do not. I
Okay, and I walk away.
Okay. So he loads it into the cargo bay. Also taking the point to sort of rearrange some of the other cargo in the cargo bay, to put it in sort of an unusual position. And yeah, he's very finicky. And so he's taking a long time to do this. Like 15, 20 minutes, which is to load one box into your ship is way too long.
Can I approach Zared?
Sure.
Because this is already getting now way weirder than like out of the norm. Even because being a businessman or company agent, this is already like, oh, okay. I approach Zared and I ask him, "Hey, Zared, quick question: do you have a shower in your office?"
Yeah. What? I mean, no, not out. We don't have those luxuries out here.
Didn't think so. You see, big shots, the people who make decisions have showers in their office. So you come to learn that climbing the ladder. Actually, here's the thing. It's bothering me. There's something a mantra, if you will, I have. It's the 7 Ps. Proper pre-planning prevents piss poor performance. And right now, I can't pre-plan for the shit you're doing right now. So can you explain a bit more in detail what it is we're fucking carrying?
No, I can't. But it's loaded now. It's fine. Let's take off. He sort of pushes past you.
That wasn't nice. Not very team.
Nope.
All right. I try to page for Dylan. Dylan!
What? Yes, fine. I'm here. What?
All right. We might have a mongoose in the Cobra house. I want you to keep an eye on Zared. He's something's off. I want you to be extra careful, Dylan. Do you understand?
I have a question about your metaphor, but okay.
Fair enough.
Okay. Liam, are you doing anything?
I think I'm fearful at heart, so I think I am wary of this box, not just because I think there's something dangerous in it, but I just don't like the make the metal. I don't know if it's a wooden box.
It's a metal crate.
Yeah,
it's like reinforced, like rugged cargo crate. It's the type you've seen all over. They're very common in the outer systems.
Yeah, I feel like it's like an uncanny valley thing where it's so common that it makes me uneasy. So I'm just kind of keeping back and letting them, since they're the real employees of the ship and I'm just kind of a passerby, I'm just letting them take care of it.
You could make an observation check.
Oh, yeah.
That would obviously be, well, not obviously, but we'll say wits plus observation, I think. would be.
Okay, that's 6.
Yeah. Definitely not empathy, yeah.
No successes.
All right, well, it sure is a box.
See, yeah, this is why I'm telling. It's
Now,
scary.
you can push your rolls, of course, but you don't have to, and because obviously that would give you a point of stress. Yeah, you just take the L. Or you could get, that's looking at it from a distance. If you poke at it, get closer, you could also get another roll, but yeah, that would require getting closer to it.
All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm using my compassion thoughts. I'm like, well, what if there's something in there that needs bandaging or a vaccine? So maybe I do get a little closer to observe.
Okay, I'll give you another roll for that case, yeah.
Same roll?
Yeah, this time you're trying to focus if there's something alive in it, if this is like a biological.
Two 6s.
2 6s, all right. With that, you actually can see some slight modifications on non-standard modifications on the crate. It looks like a small panel in one side, the side facing out, in that is more easily accessible, can be pulled open to get. So there's basically a small door. Normally, you'd have to open it up like a big, heavy, like a hinged chest, and so that'd take up a lot of space, be very obvious. But somebody carefully crafted a sort of not fully concealed, but like you had to be close and paying attention to notice it, panel, so you could reach in and get something out of it. And this also does have a thumbprint scanner on it.
Oh, I think I'm going to call. Is everyone still around?
Well, Zared is left. He just went inside the ship.
Okay.
Dylan and Rupert just had that little exchange, so you're all sort of now synced up. That's what all three of you are doing. The cargo bay is closing. They're going to start lifting off in a minute. Again, this is all automated. Chom's also the cargo bay. Actually, he's sort of he's gone into the ship as well to prep. But yeah, the three of you are in the cargo bay as the cargo bay door is closing. So yeah, the three of you can all catch each other up on that and then do what you want.
Captain, there's like I don't know, this box has a weird panel on it if you want to look at it, or is this normal? It's kind of scaring me.
Liam, you're the doctor. I'm just a humble businessman.
I thought you were the captain. Oh,
well, that was kind of a formality kind of thing. They, since the last captain died, it was 2 and 2 kind of.
All right, well then, Dylan, will you look at this?
Good man, Dylan. That's what I like to see. Go-getter attitude.
Sure.
Okay. What are you gonna do, Dylan?
Well, I'll walk over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a box and that's a hatch, I guess.
Okay, cool.
What else do you want from me, man?
I don't know. Sometimes I'm worried, like, if this box, it's from outer space, it's kind of scary to me.
Actually,
personally.
you don't know where it's from.
I don't know where it's from. I assume that we're in space right now, but I don't know.
You're docked on a space station, but it is in orbit over a planet.
Got it.
So you don't know if where this box was loaded.
I just heard you guys talking real confused about Zared, and I just didn't know the intention, so I wanted to call attention to it. That's all.
I'm already getting a bad read from this guy. I mean, he seems nice enough, but he's not following company code, and he was rushed. And he was kind of a dick. I'm going to be honest, just a dick. I think we should drag the crate, like, I don't know, near somewhere away from him. Maybe an airlock.
There is an airlock in the cargo bay. You do have a cargo mover sort of device that you could tell to move move his crate from where it is to near the airlock. You could not. I mean, if you put it in the airlock, that's not a standard place to put it while the ship is in motion. So, yeah.
Can I also call on to Dinkelberg?
Yes.
Dinkelberg, where's Zared right now on the ship?
He is heading to the reactor.
When he gets to his room, can you do me a big favor?
I don't know when he will go to his room. He is heading to the reactor.
If he's ever in any kind of room you can lock the doors for me with him in it.
I can lock him in the hallway outside the reactor.
You know what? Yeah,
He
perfect.
is accessing the reactor door.
Lock the doors. Lock it
He
all.
is using the device to override the reactor door lock.
God damn it, Dinkelberg. Do something.
Very well, I will attempt to do something, but he has a device that is overriding my security system.
Can I use Comtech to try to override his override?
Yeah, that would be Wits plus Comtech.
Perfect. I got 8 in that.
And this is going to be an opposed roll. So you'll have to get more successes than he will.
While they're doing that, would it be possible for me to poke at the box using heavy machinery to try to get a better read on like its specs as opposed to observation?
Oh.
Okay, so he got 2 successes. Now, you can push your roll
I'm
and
gonna
re-roll
push it.
all your failures. You will gain 1 point of stress.
Perfect.
All right. So we'll get to you, Dylan, in a second. As you're poking around the box with heavy machinery. So Liam, all of you have heard this, by the way. So yeah. Diegelberg's just talking in the cargo bay PA essentially. Yeah. So let's see here. It looks like you got
success.
another 6. So you gain 1 point of stress, but you tied. So which ties go to the defender in this case because you negated his successes. So you stop him from being able to access the reactor, or at least he is. He apparently has a thermite charge, and he is melting open the reactor door.
I'm going to just blare on the comms. Everyone, we need to stop Zared. Use any force means necessary. I'm directly talking to you when I say any force, because I think you are the strongest.
Well, Chom's not in the room. Are you talking to not one of the player characters?
I was just doing over like an intercom.
Okay. All right. So I'll just sort of go from player to player. So Dylan, you got 1 success on heavy machinery. What were you doing specifically?
Looking more at like the specs of the box, like what it could be modified for, or its origins, or whatever. Not just observing, but like
the manifest is obviously hacked, and is shows the box is empty, which it is not. They basically did a really rushed job of like just to basically yes, this is full of items, or this is full of pillows. Yeah, it's obviously like he did this very quickly because it's required to fill out a manifest. But yeah, something's up with that. So if you want to gain more information, you have to manipulate it in some way.
I'm gonna have to pass on that. I guess now's my chance to go get a gun and deal with this problem.
Okay.
Is there an armory? Because I don't have a gun or anything either. I only have.
Yeah, there is a small armory with a. Let's see here. We'll say there are 2 service pistols. There is a bolt gun. And there is probably a harpoon grappling gun.
Oh.
I mean, the bolt gun and the harpoon gun are more like, used for work.
Yeah, I'll take a pistol if I can.
Okay.
I don't need to roll for that, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a pistol too.
But a harpoon will save you time bringing him back.
All right, so the 3 of you arm up and head down to confront Zared. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is it possible also to tell Dinkelberg to relay something to command about, hey, this guy's doing some heinous shit right now?
My captain, long range. We do not have long range capability here, and I cannot. The relays on the space station have been disabled, or at least I am no longer able to access them.
Thank you, Dinkelberg. All right, people. It looks like Yep. Looks like it's going to get messy.
So yeah, the harpoon gun, by the way, is in the base game. I'm just looking at it. So everybody remembers the first Alien movie, right? Yep. But yeah, so the three of you run down the hallway to where the reactor is, where in front of the reactor, as Zerd is finished melting up the doors, waiting for the thermite to finish. The three of you are on the other end of the hallway. He looks at you. Rupert, are you going to say anything to him? Or what are you going to do?
Open fire, and I'm going to just unload.
Not even going to ask, huh? Okay.
No, I don't. This guy has already. We've given him warnings.
Okay.
He's trying to plant thermites. He's into a reactor. I don't like this.
All right, he does. Before he yells that, wait! I put a bomb on the ship! So.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, shoot him.
Okay. You start. You don't have to roll in this case. I'll just let you roleplay. Do you actually hit him or do you miss when you're shooting him, Rupert?
Oh, I hit.
Okay.
I mean, he. Basically, I'm just gonna shoot him and then ask questions later. We'll try to not kill him. It's just, odds are against him.
No, I mean you're gonna kill him with a harpoon gun and 2 pistols. Like there's yeah.
I have a service pistol.
Okay, well one of you has a harpoon gun, I think.
My starting equipment. It said I get a service pistol or something.
Okay, so yeah, you already have a pistol. Yeah. Yeah, I mean you're trained to shoot center mass, so you would have to. Dylan, are you also shooting?
No, I'm a little off put about how fast we went from 0 to kill.
Okay. And Liam, what about you?
I feel I'm very compassionate, so I feel like I wanted to talk first, but I also will let Rupert shoot first out of.
All right, so actually, then
passiveness.
Rupert, we are going to do a shooting check to see if you actually kill him or not.
All right.
The pistol gives you +2 to your roll. Let's see here, to your ranged combat roll. So it would be agility plus ranged combat if you have that, and
So
then
7d6.
You'll get it someday.
Someday
Someday.
soon. 2 6s.
All right, so that extra 6 you can use for a stunt, essentially. You could do more damage, or you could hit him in a particular place.
I want to shoot him in the knee.
Okay.
And basically just take an aim shot with the extra stunt of like a non-lethal shot, like wing him.
Yeah, if you shoot him in the knee, his kneecap explodes. So he goes down, tumbling down, but he's not dead.
All right, perfect.
So, let's see here. The 3 of you. So he goes down. Liam, you actually notice that he doesn't bleed. No blood comes out of his knee. He goes down. The tissue obviously flies apart, but there's no blood there. In fact, you see a fine mist that come through it, but it's like, well, I mean, you do see a mist come out of it, but not like liquid. So it's really odd.
Huh.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to be in too much pain, but he's very angry. He's like, "No, you cannot. I have rigged a bomb. If your ship goes into hyperjump capability, or you try to remove the bomb, it will detonate, and it is quite large and powerful, and will annihilate your ship."
Okay, then what do you want? You came on our ship and are trying to blow us up for God knows what reason.
You must land. He takes out a data pad from his coat and slides it down the hallway. So yeah, he's down on his knees, basically sort of slumped over the side. With the corridor, he slides a data pad towards you. There are coordinates of the planet we are in orbit above. Land there, and you will be greeted with. There is a settlement there. It is not on the charts, but they are your true passengers, and you will provide transport to them, and they will disarm the bomb.
Are you even with the company?
Yes, of course. My credentials are quite excellent.
Hey, I saw a lot of like blood in my time. What are you? Are you like a human or?
Yes, I am. No, I have not failed you. No, of course not. No, please give me more time. I have them. No, you must go to the coordinates now. You must. And he starts screaming. And that's when his eyes light up. Bolts of lightning or energy start flowing out of his orifices. And he starts screaming, and it turns into this high-pitched wail, and then there is a flash of light. Yeah, all of you are a bit freaked out by this. Everyone gains 1 point of stress.
What did you do, Liam?
And Rupert, give me a panic roll, because you already had 1 point of stress.
Yay!
Yep.
So 2d6 this time?
No, it's 1d6 plus your current stress.
All right, so...
That is always your roll. So basically, so you have 2 points of stress, so if you get a 5 or a 6, then...
I got a 4s.
Yeah, you only roll 1d6, though.
Oh, I thought I picked up a point of stress earlier, and then...
Yeah, it's 1d6 plus 2.
Oh, 1d6. Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. So with a 4 plus 2, that's a 6. You're keeping it together. You're fine.
Yay!
Yeah, but he explodes, and you're showered in dust.
I look at Dylan, and I tell him immediately, this is how you get a shower in your office. Do not hesitate. This is the corporate world. Dog eat dog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at that data slate while you manage.
Okay.
And I'll take a look at the data slate.
Yeah, it has coordinates. It is a 3D map of the planet, and specifies a particular landing pad for a settlement on the planet, which is, you thought that planet was uninhabited.
Would I be able to do like a survival check or something?
What are you trying to figure out?
Just like, what are we gonna find there?
Yeah, sure. You can give me survival. That would work. Wits plus survival. So you're pouring over that. Liam, what about you?
So is this body still there?
Yeah.
Can I like investigate that somehow or
You
something?
sure can.
Yeah.
Wits plus medical aid would probably be...
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
I got a success, and I also got a panic.
Oh, you got a panic. Okay. Roll a d6 and add your current stress level.
Hooray.
And you gain a point of stress.
I made it. I got a 5.
Yeah, you're fine. You're keeping it together. It's fine. It's fine.
I got a success on the wits medical.
Okay. His body is heavily desiccated. His partially transformed. You don't have a lab or the kind of scientific instruments you need to really understand it, but it's like undergoing some sort of metamorphosis.
Oh.
But it's like, what the fuck? How was he still able to move? His body was like bone dry. Like there was no moisture in him. It had all been sucked out. So yeah.
I think I tell this to my crew friends.
Good old crew friends.
All right, everyone gains another point of stress.
God damn it.
Oh no.
Yep.
Yeah. Sith models are getting weirder, man.
Mein Captain, it would be recommended that you undergo quarantine procedures as you have been exposed to an unknown xenobiological influence factor creature pathogen.
Yes, you are right, Dinkelberg. You are completely right.
Also, scans of the cargo do detect a powerful energy source in there, possibly your story about that cargo being a bomb may be correct, sir.
Oh no.
Is there any way you can work on finding a way around the bomb?
No, we can. I'm not able to access it. The shield, the crate is partially shielded. Perhaps if you can get a thumbprint from him, you could open up the patch.
Oh, okay. Liam,
Yeah.
do you
You
have
want
a
me to do it?
hacksaw on you?
No, I only have helpful things like medicine.
Okay, well, I need you to...
Chom appears. I got a hacksaw.
Chum, this is why you are my favorite employee. I need you to go get that man's hand.
Nah, Chom has a hacksaw. He hands it to Liam. What the medicine
Oh.
man cut him.
Well, I cut him at the subcutaneous artery or wherever is the most efficient based on my training, and I begrudgingly take the arm to the patch.
It actually snaps off like a dried twig.
Oh, good, great.
I praise Chum for his work of delegation and that he has management material.
Yeah. So the you can access a panel with a thumbprint and open up the side panel, and it reveals a very complex machine inside. Sorry, Dylan, what'd you get on your survival check?
I did get a success.
A success. Based on the scans, you've heard of this happening a lot in the outer systems of off the books illegal mining settlements. And this must be one of them. They must have. Zared, by the way, was officially the space station operator. It was another solo operation or with minimal crew. And he had booked emergency transport off the station. Hence you. But like he would have known that there was a mining settlement there and didn't tell the company about it because Chonk plans to eventually mine that planet, but like 50 years from now. It's a claim jumping. And so yeah, there's a who knows could be doing that. Any number of criminal and extremist factions set up these claims to make a bit of easy money, quote unquote. Yeah. So anyway, let's see here. So you open up the thumbprint, or you use a thumbprint scanner to open up the box, or at least the side panel on the box, and it reveals a very complex machine inside. Somebody, let's see here, with an appropriate skill, such as, let's see here, Comtech, or heavy machinery. Comtech would work. Yeah.
I only have 2 Comtech. I don't know. I'm sure someone has better.
I think I have 8 in Contech.
Well, including your wits.
Yeah, that's including wits.
Yeah, then go ahead and give me a roll.
All right.
You should cut all the wires. That's the fastest way to get promoted.
That's exactly. How did you know?
I hand you the arm after I'm done, as if it could help you.
Success.
2 successes?
Just 1 success.
Okay, so you realize this was a custom bomb, basically taking fuel cells from the space station and hooking them up to scientific instruments into a portable computer. And so it will make a really big boom. There's a lot of power there, and it's using very advanced scientific instruments, ones taken from the space station, to essentially, you realize he was probably going to the reactor to hook it up to a secondary device to 100% check it to the reactor, so that, if the reactor ignites, it would ignite, but it probably has secondary sensors to measure if it's taken off the ship, and who knows, basically if those sensors detect whatever criteria would detonate it, it'll detonate. So you're not a demo expert, but there is a keypad there to enter in a code to disarm it. You have no idea breaking that code is beyond your capability with only 1 success. So you need the code, or you just need to leave the ship, which of course is going to be real bad for your career. Also, leaving without passengers is going to be really bad for your career, to be honest. But yeah, as you are all looking that over, you do get another hail. Someone in system is wanting to talk to you.
This is Rupert Fiddlesticks. How may I help?
You are the captain of the Theseus.
Yes.
My name is Brianna Flanagan. I'm a security specialist with the Chunk Corporation. We detected a situation happening on the station, and we have been. Do you need aid?
Well, I shot Zared. There's a bomb on our ship. There's apparently more mining going on. That hasn't been recorded. It's been a pretty long day.
Well, I would like to meet with you if you want to. She sends you coordinates to a nearby asteroid, somewhere away from that station. So, Rupert, you're pretty sure you can just travel around in system. It's the bomb. You don't know if the bomb will detonate if you. You think the two triggers are moving the cargo off the ship or going into hyperspeed.
I relay the information to my crewmates going, all right, guys, what do you think? The security officer wants to meet us on the next asteroid, and I figure I keep you all in the decision-making loop.
I think if the bomb's going to go off anyway, we might as well try to get rid of it somehow. So if she can help us, that's fine. I don't, the sooner we can get safe, the better.
This is probably going to influence your decision one way or another, but it looks like we were being told to go to an illegal claim on a planet that the company has designs on. So maybe there's money in it for you or something if we go talk to the security officer and be like, hey, illegal claim.
Is there a way we could trick her?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, if if you wait last second and betray her, yes.
What do you mean by
if
trick her?
If we wrote a fake code saying bomb disarm notes and just a bunch of numbers,
and then left it, enter it, and we go boom.
And then we go on her ship, block her in our ship, and fly away.
Yeah, we won't look like terrorists at all.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, Rupert, that's going to be bad for your careers.
Yeah. I just try to think of a way to self-preserve.
Chom.
Yeah. Also, she works for the same company you do, so apparently.
Never mind.
Yeah,
it's probably not worth it.
You would be. We would not wake up one morning. All right, sounds like we should just go meet her.
Okay. So you fly over there, and yeah, there is a ship parked in orbit around this asteroid. It's clearly hiding from sensors on the planet surface. So the mining settlement has obviously detected your ship, but would not know about the security ship. Of course, they're going to see that you're going to an asteroid, but they're not going to know why. You get there, and she opens up a direct short-range communication. Listen, so I've been watching this planet for some time now, part of an investigation into this illegal mining settlement. The planet, we're trying to figure out who owns it, what faction is behind it. And it sounds like they're expecting you. So,
yep, that sounds about right. Hey, before we keep going with the decision-making progress, just I need a little bit of faith. Can you cut yourself with something in that room?
What? Why?
Well, you see, Zared over there exploded to a million pieces after being shot and talking to somebody who wasn't there. And you know what? He didn't have any blood, so I need you to do this for me.
Didn't have any blood?
He looked very dry. I just need you to stab your hand for me, or somewhere.
Can you send me the internal security footage of this?
Sure. Hey, okay. Dinkelberg,
Yes, mein Captain?
Can you send a copy of what happened with Zared?
Of course, mein
Oh,
Captain.
can you also blur out my face?
Of course.
Thank you.
It is my pleasure, Captain. I am happy to assist. So he... A minute later, you can see that she's watching the footage. Yes, in that case, she takes out her hand, gets out a utility knife, and cuts the top of her part of her finger. She bleeds real blood. At least that's
I
what
take
it
out
looks
like a Band-Aid from behind my ear, and I just.
Well, you're just doing short range video communication.
Oh, I show it. I say, I can help you later. Then
Thank
I
you.
wave it in front of the camera.
I have medical supplies here.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry for the distrust, but please continue.
no, it's very understandable, and thank you for the footage. That we've been picking up strange transmissions and readings from the planet for some time now. It seems, from what we can tell, about a month ago, the settlement had about 100 people on there, but their power and life support readings have gone down. But there are still people on there. And there have been strange, we have been, some sort of incident happened. And we've been sort of unclear about that, but a lot of encrypted communication, so we're not really sure what's going on. So this, maybe something that they found disagreed with them. Well, here's the deal. I'll send over a package with some advanced communication equipment, so that I'll be able to watch and see and hear what's going on. You can put them on your suits, and I would like you to go down there and meet with them and see what they want. And whenever I get enough information, I will come in with the cavalry.
How is that going to happen? Why we haven't been able to send out any long-range messages?
I have my own ways. They don't even know I'm here. I'm investigating them.
Yeah, the way I see it, looks like you're up shit creek.
Well, I don't have a bomb on my ship.
Well, do you have anything you can give us to help us out?
Well, if I give you too many weapons, they'll be suspicious. You are a transport, a cargo ship.
No, inside the ship we can store them. We can meet them outside. Just something on our ship that we can have.
I can give you a few weapons, I suppose. Is there anything in particular that you want?
Chob, you want anything?
Let's see here. An incinerator.
Yeah, we're gonna need an incinerator. Dylan, is there a gun you like?
I think maybe a shotgun can do us some
We're
good
gonna
work.
need a shotgun also. And Liam, are you what's your fancy?
Just any like self healing spacesuits or something? Something fancy.
I
like
mean,
that?
you have spacesuits. There are.
I'm just trying to think. Get more
You know
medical.
what, Liam? I
medical
know
stuff.
exactly what you need. We're
Okay.
also gonna need a pulse rifle.
There we go. Thank you. I guess that'll be good.
All right, I'll give you a pulse rifle, an incinerator, and a shotgun, and you'll go down there and wear the sensors that I provide as well.
I like it. Oh, also, any Kevlar kind of armor so I don't get shot and die.
Your suits are pretty well armored. I mean, that's standard company suit. Just stay in your suits.
That's right. How could I ever doubt the company? All right. Well, as they say, it was nice talking to you, and you know what team stands for. Together, everyone achieves more.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Good. So go on there, and we'll be there as backup once we understand what the situation is down there.
Sweet. All right. Anything I call you with, or you just gonna you want a code word?
Sure. Call me Baker.
All right. So when I say I need a baker's dozen, and that's when you guys swarm in.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Love it. All right.
All right. So
Very nice.
the three of you. Well, you. So you are going to plot a route to the landing pad.
Yes.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, they send over a little drone. It has the cargo that's specified. The sensors are tiny little inserts that you put on your spacesuits. She'll be able to see and hear everything that you do, and then you'll land on the planet. So you fly out. The planet does have an atmosphere, but it is not breathable. Gravity is like 0.75 Earth, so you're a little lighter on your step. It is rocky. It is cold, but not unbearably cold. Like, I mean, it's like you would freeze to death pretty quickly, but it's not like negative 300 or whatever. We'll say it's like subarctic most of the time, which is pretty warm by planet standards. It appears to be a rocky, unremarkable planet. Other than having an actual atmosphere. Do any of you want to do anything on the way down? It'll take about an hour for you to land.
Is there a way to get rid of our stress by doing anything?
You can. If you have a signature item, you can just sort of take a break and play with it a bit. So the pregens have one. So I think like was Liam's.
His is a personal agenda. I don't think I have a signature item.
Okay. Yeah, I guess the pregens don't have that. So you can just specify that. Like, what would you do to relieve stress?
Maybe just like downing cough syrup or something.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Get that drank in you.
Scissorp, right on.
Yeah. It's something to calm your nerves. Dylan?
Well, I have a vape pen, so
All right, yeah.
I'm just gonna fill my helmet with smoke.
What flavor?
Vanilla Coke.
All right. Yeah, Chonk owns Coke in the grimdark future. And Rupert, what about you?
Rupert's psyching himself up. He's just like now going over like, all right, it's time to do the Dick Initiative. Dictate, Iron Will, Control, Kill. And he's just kind of like reciting all these old business mantras.
Rise and grind, huh? All
Yeah.
right.
Grinding every day.
Are you doing that to relieve stress, or are you just doing that to keep yourself psyched up?
I'm doing it to relieve some stress.
Okay, yeah. So all of you lose 1 point of stress as you prepare. Making final approach. Captain. I'm sorry, I don't know what accent that was, but
Thank you, Dinkelberg, and I love your accent.
yes, I'm trying new accent. The ship lands. You can see as you approach, there are, about 20 prefabricated huts. You can also see that there is a damaged starship that has been dragged off the pad. Looks like it suffered a pretty big fire. It's been gutted. You can't tell how recent that is. But there are lights. There's a functioning power plant. And there are figures in spacesuits coming out to greet you as you land. As the figures approach, waiting to greet you, they're just waiting to greet you. So, what are you gonna do, Rupert?
Howdy.
All right, so yeah, there's three of them. You're doing basically suit to suit radio. So it's hello. We just call this the town. Just come this way to the mess hall. We'll send a specialist in to neutralize the explosive in your cargo bay. and we can begin loading. Well, we have to take out your transport or your cargo and reload it, so that will take a little bit. But if you follow us to the mess hall.
Well, that's mighty kind of you folks.
Okay. Are you openly so in terms of carrying equipment, if you openly carry long guns, they will see that. You can conceal a pistol or a bolt gun, a sidearm, but if you carry a long gun, you're going to have to either put it in a some sort of container and carry that container with you, or you're just going to open carry.
I'm going to have Chom with his utility, like pretending like he's a mechanic, store some of our guns in there.
In what?
Like the incinerator Chomsky has. Is it possible for him to store it in some kind of like utility crate where he's like carrying it like it's tools?
Yeah, he can carry a big old toolbox.
All right.
But he can only carry the incinerator in that.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. All right. So Rupert, are you carrying your sidearm?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Dylan, what about you?
Yeah, I'll keep my sidearm on my hip, but I guess I'll keep the shotgun on the ship for now.
Okay. Yeah. And Liam?
I actually think Liam is holding the pulse rifle, but just really awkwardly because he has a low strength and stuff or whatever it would be probably. And so just just in case anything goes down, but he's not going to be, I don't think he looks like a threat.
Okay. Well, they see the gun. It's like, why do you have a gun?
He's
a medical officer.
Yeah, I'm a medic. So does that explain it?
No.
Well,
I guess I can put it down or
could you?
Yeah. Okay. I do it.
Sorry, our Liam kind of gets nervous on sometimes, unplanned missions. You can understand, of course, bombs and whatnot.
My soaps were on and I missed them.
His soaps were on, and he missed them.
Just come to the mess hall, but no guns.
Okay. I'll throw mine to Chomp.
All right. Well, Chom will put it in the ship. So.
Oh, never mind. Well, can I just keep it, or is it like?
No,
they saw a giant rifle on you. And they're like, "Put away your fucking guns."
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. I guess we'll put it on the ship then. I still have a pistol hidden, I think so.
Yeah. Your spacesuits have a lot of cargo pockets. They're like Rob Liefeld characters.
My bad. I didn't mean to create a confrontation.
No.
Dude, that was a choice. It was awesome.
Yeah. So, but as the six of you, the three of you, well, actually four of you, because Chom's with you, and the three of the miners, their helmets are shielded, by the way. You can't really see their faces. But I mean, visibility is pretty shitty here. Let's see here, Liam. You actually get a little radio, an unknown radio ping on your suit's comm system.
Oh.
Do you answer it?
Yeah.
It's very distant and crackly. It's like, hello, are you the ship crew?
Yeah. Can anyone else hear me right now?
Right now, no one can hear you in your suit.
Okay. Hello? Yeah? Who's this? Hello?
This is... Stay away from... Come to northeast of current position. 7 clicks.
7
Beware.
clicks. What's your name? What's your name? Hello?
They're not...
Oh.
Shh. And then there's static.
Oh, no.
That might be a radio jamming.
Oh, okay. So where are we right now? Are we going to the mess hall?
Mm-hmm. You're basically on the main path. It's
okay.
This is a super bare bones operation. They have basically one main street with like 10 buildings on each side of the street.
Okay.
But the street is like just a metal planks to make a path, but it's out exposed to the elements. There's a couple of safety lights and shit to see things, but like there's even by corporate standards, this is a unsafe operation. Like there's so little done for safety and shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think if it's possible, what I want to do is like unfasten my med kit and like drop it and let everything kind of spill out to create a distraction for a second and like talk to my teammates, give me like an excuse to chill out and not be suspicious. I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, you can definitely like drop your gear and like make a scene about it.
Yeah, and then I want to tell Dylan and Rupert, like, if I can, on our personal comms or something. Like, I just got a transmission that seemed like someone only 7 clicks to the northeast from here is in trouble, and I couldn't make it out. But maybe these people that are leading us here are not good.
I
They
understand.
do you, yeah. I don't know what should we do?
Baker's dozen.
Okay. She can't respond to you, by the way. She can.
Rupert realizes this.
Yeah.
Oh, she lied to me. All right. We have to find a way to separate ourselves.
Actually,
from
no.
these guys.
No, she can respond to you. No, that doesn't make sense. She does. You get a message from her. It's a text message. It's saying, "Get data drive labeled X553 account from command center. Labeled key coordinates here for emergency pickup."
Thanks. All right, as through our comms side.
So she wants a particular hard drive from the command center.
Did we get at all? Like, did you send us like with a map layout of the place at all?
You got. I mean, I would say, well, Dingleberg scanned the settlement as you were landing and uploaded it to your suits, so you can see a layout of it. Now his map is not labeled, but if you take her coordinates with his map, you can the large building farthest away from the landing pad. It must be the command center, and it is. Yeah.
I'm gonna have Dinkelberg highlight the place on the map for only us to see, where it's like this is where we're basically telling everyone through comm, like, hey, this is where the main objective is. This is what we need to get. We have to find a way to separate ourselves from these guys without causing too much trouble.
So the three of them message are like radioing you. Trunk is, by the way, much less evil than Wayland Yutani. It only owns like food sources. It doesn't do, sorry, we have some chat going on the YouTube stream. So yeah, so the three of them are stopping, looking at you three. He's like, "What are you doing? Come here. We need to go to the mess hall," which is a large building you're close to, and you're maybe like 100, 200 meters away from. So 7 clicks is like 7 kilometers. So like that's a long hike in these conditions. You probably all can make it if you make, but that's going to require some skill checks. Without a vehicle, obviously they do have a couple of rovers that you can commandeer, but that's also going to take skill checks. Heavy machinery. Anyways, the three of them are urging the 4 of you to continue and get to the mess hall. So you're all just kind of stopped and looking at each other, and they can kind of, at this point, they know how spacesuits work, so they can probably figure you're talking to each other without letting them overhear, which is obviously, well, I mean, maybe you don't know.
I calm them, the people who are leading us, like, can you hear us at all?
Yes, we can hear you now. So you could make a manipulation plus empathy check.
And can I use my talent take control to roll the manipulation as a wits check?
Let's see here. I don't think that's how that works. Let me see what your particular talent does. There it is, talents. Colonial Marine talents. Company agent talents. Take control. You can roll manipulation using... Oh, yeah, that's exactly actually what it does do. So good job for looking it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Take control.
All right. 6d6. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget you can push rolls, and don't forget to roll your stress dice if you still have any.
I have 1 stress dice, so I will roll...
You need to put it in the dice rolling channel.
Oh, that's fine. That'll do it. And this is a game of errors. My apologies.
No worries.
All right. 1 success. Then I need to roll 1 d6. Sorry for the horrible. Wait.
Nope. That's fine.
3.
All right, so you're not a crit, so you don't have to make a panic check, and but you did get a basic success. So they're sort of alleviated. You have time to talk to each other a little more before you decide on what you're going to do. But there are options. There is a rover nearby that the four of you could fit on, and you could just GTA it and take off. Of course, they're gonna be like, they're probably gonna try and grab you, or you don't know how they're gonna react to that. But obviously, taking their vehicle, they're not gonna like. You bought some time with that check. You didn't get them to to do anything else. They still want to take you to the mess hall. So the command center is pretty far, on the farthest away from where you are, out of all the buildings.
I'm going to wire Chomp and be like, hey, Chomp, we're going to keep following them. Make your way to the rover. Get it started. Then we'll make our way to you.
Well, they're going to see him. He's like, yeah, they're going to see me do that.
Just say you're putting your big old tool thing on the back of the rover because it's heavy.
All right. You hear him. He's like, I'm going to put my tools in the rover over there. He's like, no, don't do that. Then Chomp kind of looks at you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Guys.
Yeah.
You might have to shoot more people.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Listen, either that or we just make a gunning run for it for the rover and hope to God they don't catch us.
You know what, boss man? You're such a good shot. I think you can take him.
Dylan, God, I respect you. But I don't need to... All right, guys, here's what we're going to do. On a count of 3, we're all going to run to the rover. Chomp, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Sprint to the car. Start it. And on the count of 3, we all run, okay? 1, 2, and Rupert starts running.
All right, that's agility plus mobility to EVA, in a spacesuit, to a big old rover. Hop on. Yeah. I'm going to say, for the sake of expediency, Chom will make his check. And,
that is 3 successes.
All right, so you get a stunt. So we'll decide what we can. You just see what the others, how they react.
And then do I have to roll stress too?
Yeah, if you have any stress left, yes, definitely roll stress.
Sorry.
You always roll stress. Yep.
My brothers.
I got a 6 on stress. That's not good, I don't think.
No, that's good. That counts as a success.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
1s on stress die count as
I
got a 5.
Yeah.
I got a success on my run, but I'm going to run towards the command center. Also, I got a 1 on my stress.
All
so
right.
I'll roll for stress. Hooray.
So you gain a point of stress, so be sure to factor that into your panic roll.
I got a 3.
Okay. You rolled the 1. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, you're fine. Everything's fine. All right. So Chom gets to the rover, no problem. He hops in the pilot, or he hops in the passenger seat. Let's see here, Rupert. Let's see here, Liam. What'd you get? You got 1 success.
1 success, yeah.
And you didn't have to make a panic check, so that's fine. No. So you get in that, and then Rupert, are you wanting Chom to pilot, or are you going to pilot?
I'll have Chom pilot. I got 3 successes, so I get to pull a stunt.
Yes, you do get to pull something. Like, what extra do you want to do? Like, you could try to push over the other 3, or at least one of them, or maybe 2 of them. Like, knock one into the other to knock him down. There are 3 of them though. Or you could try to. I don't know. Like, how would you see your extra success? How well do you do this? Like, what narrative effect do you want from this?
Basically, I want to get there right in time as Chomsky guns the vehicle, and all 3 of us, because I think Liam is heading towards the command base.
Apparently, yeah.
So
Dylan is.
Yeah.
I want the stunt to be able to pull a U-turn and head towards Dylan's direction to swoop at him just to hop in the car with us.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's very slick. The 4 of you are off. And you start peeling out. And Dylan, do you want to hop in the rover?
I'm yelling back. They said go to the command center to get the thing.
That's where we're at.
Okay, fine. I get in there.
Okay. So they are going to shoot at the rover. So let's see how well they do. They do have a lot of penalties. I'm only going to roll 46. But they do get a success. So the rover is damaged as they take out a bolt gun. So it is slowing down. It is not incapacitated yet. But you manage. So they get that one volley before you get. With the rover, well, also it doesn't have super slow pickup. So let's see. Who's piloting it?
Chom.
Chom. All right, so Chom is piloting it. I'll just say he's only going to get one success. He's not gonna crit fail or succeed on anything. So they're going to get at least another round of shooting off on you. So yeah, that's basically combat until you can get some distance at least or get some cover. Rupert, what are you going to do?
Basically tell Dylan, Liam, and as I get my pistol ready, I'm like, suppressing fire!
All right, go ahead and give me a ranged combat check. You're going to have a -2 because you're in a moving vehicle and the lighting is terrible.
I've already killed a man today. I can do it again. No, all right, so this will be 46.
Yeah, so lower your dice pool by 2. The pistol normally gives you 2, so I guess that cancels it out.
6, 6. Oh yeah, there's something weird in the book also where it says 2 successes, and for my stress.
Oh yeah, everyone gets a point of stress from being shot at.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you want me to reroll the stress die?
No, I forgot to tell you.
I got 2 successes with my shot.
Okay. So that'll be enough to hit. One of them goes down. You don't know if he's dead or not, but he certainly got a punctured suit, which is not great. So he's definitely, not going to. Let's see here. Compression suit, armor rating, yeah. Yeah. Let's see here, Dylan. What about you?
Well, I think I'm gonna try to patch whatever damage is done to the rover as it's going.
Okay.
Just try to close that gap. So heavy machinery.
Yeah, heavy machinery with -4 because you don't have proper tools and the vehicle's in motion.
Ah, cool. I'll just shoot then.
Cool.
I mean,
Is it possible to support his shooting roll or his heavy machinery roll?
I mean, you already acted, Rupert, but Liam
fair
could
enough.
try.
I could. Yeah, I'll help. How do I help?
Okay. Do you have any points in heavy machinery?
No.
Okay, you don't know how to help him.
Okay.
At least in that terms.
Inject him full of drugs and relax him.
At least automatically. I would say you could support him by leaning him over the side because the vehicle was shot in the back. It's basically there's sparks coming out of the back panels and stuff like that. So if you make a mobility check, let's see here, you can support him while he leans over to repair it. That'll reduce the penalty by 3, so only have a -1 because he doesn't have good tools on him. Does that make sense?
Is that strength and mobility or just mobility?
I would say actually no, stamina. It's a stamina check because you have to hold them up.
I don't even think I have stamina.
Okay, well it's just a strength check then.
Okay.
well,
So you're holding him by the back of his suit while
I
he's
got-
leaning over the side of over the back of a moving vehicle.
I got a 3 and a 2.
All right, well that's a failure. So he's
Uh-oh.
gonna fall
no.
over.
Hold on. You got to roll your stress dice too before you.
Oh
freaking
no.
kill him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even better. Let's see.
Mhm.
2 and a 1.
Great.
All right, so you gain a point of stress and you make a panic roll.
So panic is stress 1d6 plus stress.
Mm-hmm. What's your panic? What's your stress at right
I'm
now?
at 3 stress.
Okay.
So is that I got a 3 plus 3, 6.
Yep, you're fine. keeping it together.
Phew.
Now you failed this check. He's going to fall off the vehicle.
Oh no.
Unless you push your roll and succeed.
Yeah, I gotta push it.
All right, you get to reroll everything because you didn't
Oh.
make it success. You roll all your stress dice. So, and you gain another point of stress, and you add that to that. So you're at 4 stress now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so roll my strength is a 6 and a 1, so success.
Yeah, 1 success. So,
And
yeah.
then roll 4 stress die.
Mm-hmm.
2 6 it total.
No,
For
you only
panic.
rolled 1. Oh, no. Yeah. So, yeah, you rolled a 6 again. So, yeah, you're fine. You do hold them up. It's very stressful, though. Yeah, Dylan, you can make that heavy machinery check with a -1 instead of a -4.
Well, okay.
Make it worth it, please.
I believe in you.
I also got to roll my stress.
Yeah, at first, stress is like, ooh, more dice. But then it's like, oh, no, more dice.
Fuck it, I'll push. Because I didn't get anything.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, that's one success.
All right. Phew.
All right.
It's all worth it.
And 2 successes.
Yeah. You prevent. You do some very quick repair that will prevent the battery from shorting out. So it would have lost power after a minute. But yeah, that's good. So that ends that round of combat. One more round of combat, then you'll be out of range of their bolt guns. So they're going to shoot again with a 46. They don't get anything. So, Rupert, do you want to shoot again?
Yes, and I'm also going to be very happy because I'm literally seeing my acronym team working in progress.
All right.
6. 1 success.
Okay, you hit another guy. He falls down.
Roll your stress.
I don't roll this. Sorry.
Yeah.
And a 5.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you hit a guy and he falls over. Maybe he's dead. Maybe he's not. Who knows? Let's see here. Dylan and Liam. Liam, you pull Dylan back. Yeah, it looks like you're safe for the time being. I mean, you can take pot shots if you want because there is one more guy.
I'm too stressed out.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll do it.
Okay. Sure.
I got stuff to work through. Violent stuff.
When you fire, Dylan, breathe out. I believe in you.
There's no penalty for shooting, right? Yeah, it's
No, there's a -2 penalty to shooting.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now your weapon would give you a +2, so it basically negates it.
Right. Well, that's 1 success and also a stress. So let's do that panic roll.
All right. Let me know if you get a 7 or higher.
I got a 9.
Awesome. It begins.
No.
Drop item. Hit a bump in the road. There goes your pistol.
Shit.
You can have mine. It's fine.
Thank you. I meant to do
Yep.
that.
Your stress level increases by 1. Yeah.
It's okay, Dylan. It's integrity. And it's going to
So-
make you a better intern.
You've stopped at the command center. They've stopped chasing you. Dingleberg actually radios you. Would you like me to enact the security system and lock them out?
Yes, that would be quite helpful. Thank you so much, Dinkelberg.
Yes. The bomb is on the cargo pad, though, on the landing pad. If it detonates, I will be destroyed, or at least heavily damaged.
Well, can you fly around at least? Do some remote flying? Like, you have...
I could take off now, yes.
Sweet. Just do a head back to the security area where we met the one lady.
Very good, sir. I'm sorry, I switched to British for some reason.
Well, that was his design. He changes accents every other scene.
Yeah.
Dinkelberg is historical royalty, you see. He first came to Germany by way of Britain.
Your ship all takes off. Everyone gains the stress. You're trapped on the planet now.
Oh no.
Yep.
Can't we have it like land where we're gonna be? Like at the
You can have it land wherever you want it to. It's going to obey you, but like there's no way that the people of this settlement aren't going to see it too, unless you get far away. But you go to the command center. The door they don't bother to lock it. There's just a button to open the airlock. So are all of you piling in, or one of you going to stay outside to stand watch? I mean, you're not that far from the mess hall, and you can't really see the mess hall from here, but whoever was waiting for you there is probably not going to be too long. So,
My assumption is maybe it will buy us a little bit of time with seeing our ship fly off. Like, they might assume, like, oh, they tried to leave, even though they have the bomb.
Yeah. Well, the bomb is no longer on the ship. So, it's just on the landing pad. And also, if you have it land anywhere other than landing pad, there's a risk of it being damaged. Or crashing outright, because, it's a rocky planet. There's not a lot of flat places for a ship to land. So there's that. Finding a place for this to land is going to be difficult. But possible.
Can I also tell Dinkelberg to notify me when he lands on the security officers where her hiding place was?
Wait, what do you want Dinkelberg to do?
Fly to the place where we met the security officer, and then I want Dinkelberg to establish connection with the security officer, informing her what has happened.
Okay, sure. It will do that. So Chom will stay outside to watch, and he'll radio you if he sees anyone approaching.
All right.
So the three of you can enter, which you do. Airlock.
Can I ask Chom for the incinerator?
You did get that. So you do have one. Yeah, you have the incinerator then. The incinerator, by the way, is a heavy weapon, which gives you a no bonus to your roll.
Yay!
But it sets things on fire, which definitely, does a lot of really bad shit if you're hit by it, because fire bad.
Oh, is that under heavy machinery, or is it still range combat?
It's definitely range combat.
Yes. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's not heavy machinery. It opens up into a very rough and ready command center, but everyone's going to have to make panic rolls, because there's a lot of bodies in here. Heavily desiccated bodies. It looks like all the they look real bad.
12.
12, okay.
2d6 plus what was
1d6. 1d6 plus your current stress level.
Oh, okay, got it.
8.
Okay, and let's see here. Is Liam? Did you roll?
Yeah, Liam got 8.
Late. Okay. So those of you who got 8, tremble. You start to tremble uncontrollably. All skills using agility suffer a -2 modification until your panic stops. So that'll be 1 turn, because you're not in immediate combat, so that's fine. Let's see, who got 12?
I did.
Dylan, you just scream. Your stress level is decreased by 1, but every friendly character who hears your scream must make another. Well, you already made a panic roll, so I'm not going to make you make 2. But yeah, you just scream your lungs out as you see all these things. You're like, oh fuck, what the fuck happened here? Yeah. But the equipment there does seem to be functional. There's a row of video monitors, a computer server farm, essentially. All the things, and radio communication equipment, all the things you need to oversee a mining operation.
At the risk of becoming just eternally stressed, can I do some sort of medical check on the bodies to see what happened?
Yeah. Wits plus medical aid. I'll give you a +2 bonus. You've done this before. Or you...
Okay, so sorry, I'm misplacing my stats. Medical plus wits, right? Okay.
Yep.
Oops. So +2 bonus means 2 more dice, or okay.
Yeah.
So I got 3 6s.
Awesome. All right.
I need to roll my stress too, though.
Yes, you do need to roll your stress. You always roll your stress.
Oh no! See, that's the danger.
Yep.
So I got an 8 stress again, or 8, yeah.
Okay.
Or that's panic, right? Or
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's panic. You just roll that. Like, how much stress do you have? 3.
I have 5 stress right now.
All right. Roll 5d6. Hope you don't get any ones.
2 1s.
Okay, now you make a panic check. Gain a point of sex, so roll a d6 and add 6.
Oh, this is recursive.
Yep.
Good news. You got a 6 in the panic on the stress, so that's 4 successes.
Yep.
Oh, is it? Okay. My next panic check is a 9.
You drop an item, which, you can pick it back up. So your stress level does increase by 1 again. However, I will give everybody another little break here, so you can all lose 1 stress, as you all have a brief time to recover, to take a breather.
Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, this is. Yeah, I remember when I was running Chariot of the Gods for RPPR, and players like, "Ooh, stress is awesome! I get more bonus dice." And then it's like, "Oh,
It's
this
bad.
Is bad." But with that many successes, you've realized what's happened here.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So I'll leave it up to you whether you want to explain it to the other players or not. So the there's an energy. It's drained the life energy, all of the electrical energy from them, and through the moisture, and yeah, it's for lack of a better word, it's draining the life out of them, leaving them withered husks. But you also realize if you do this to a human, they don't die; they undergo a metamorphosis into well, it has the same memories, perhaps. Well, you don't know what they're like mentally, but they transform into something that needs more, essentially brain energy. So some sort of telepathic energy vampire, for lack of a better term. So, yeah, that's great to hear.
I guess I'll tell everyone.
All right. Yeah, I'll say at this point, I'm gonna be nice and say that will not require another panic check. But yeah, Rupert, you can get the hard drive. You don't have to make a skill check. But if you want to figure out what's on it, that will require a skill check.
Actually, is basically near the hard drive. Is there a computer that I can log onto?
Sure.
Is it possible to have this site be overloaded in any way, like implode a reactor or set something into overdrive?
That'll require a skill check of some kind.
Can I use Comtech?
Comtech would, yeah, definitely give you something. Heavy machinery would also give you something.
I will use Comtech.
Okay.
I guess I'll expect what's attached to all this with heavy machinery.
Yeah, you can also so Dylan, you can check with heavy machinery. But that would be wits to do a more analytical shit.
I got 1 success. I'm rolling my stress die right now.
Okay.
I got 2 successes. No stress.
Okay. So with 2 successes, the reactor is not. It only has sensors hooked up to this. It is buried outside the colony. Basically, there's cabling linking it to there. So you'd have to manually override it, but you know how to. No problem. You could basically if this place loses power, everything's going to be frozen in like an hour, right? Like all the heating's going to be gone. So Yeah, it's low on fuel, by the way. Looks like they're overdue for a resupply. They need certain future fuel, whatever that is. I'm not gonna figure that out, but yeah, you cannot cause the reactor to go over, and if it blows up, it's not going to immediately blow up the settlement, but it will doom them as they all freeze to death. Yeah, you'd have to go out about a click to set it up, to cause it to do that. So that's what you figure out, Dylan. Rupert, what are you trying to figure out specifically?
That was exactly actually to see if we can overact the core, and I think Dylan was also doing it.
Okay. Well, you can figure out something else then.
Is there any kind of security measures I can turn on to kind of slow them down if they're on their way here?
Yeah. How many successes did you get? Just one?
Just one.
Just one. Let's see. You realize there actually, yeah, you could there is an emergency lockdown which locks all the doors. So you could, whoever's not inside right now could be trapped inside. Apparently it was, and it will also turn off life support. It was, basically this is an illegal mining settlement where, if the miners don't do work, you threaten to, cause them to suffocate trapped in their, huts. So, yeah, you can activate that.
Oh, I totally want to activate that.
All right. So Chum comes on the radio. Is like, yeah, I see. They activated another rover. It's pulling out right now. We got about 2 minutes before it's going to. 2 minutes before it's in shooting range, and 5 before it gets here.
All right. So we got what we need. Everyone back to the rover. I'm going to activate a lockdown and just do something to cover our tracks.
Okay. Let's see. So I assume you did get the hard drive though.
Yes, I did.
Okay. So so all of you pile back into the rover. Now where are you going to go?
I'm going to call Dinkelberg, and
yes.
I'm going to use because did the security officer did she send me coordinates to a what's it called, evac point?
No. If you message her, you could tell her that you have it.
I once again say baker's dozen.
Do you have the package?
Yes, I do.
Stand by. Find a secure location, ETA, 35 minutes.
All right, we're on a rover and we'll be making our way to the outskirts.
Are we just going to leave that potential camp of other people?
Well, they are going to be chasing you. There's at least one armed rover with them.
Yeah.
So you are being hailed, though. It's an open channel. All three of you can hear it.
Oh.
Hello.
I mean, I'll listen, but...
We understand you're afraid, but if you recall your ship, I promise you will be safe. This has all been a misunderstanding.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, you know what? Tell your people to go to the mess hall. We'll meet them right there, and in 35 minutes, we'll be there.
We see you now. Please.
Well, we're a little bit, I mean, there was some shooting on both sides. I think me and my team feel a little bit like you guys need to reestablish the trust, so we're going to take our time apart, take some space. It's like it's a call, like a phone. We disconnected. You can hang up and try again later.
You don't understand. You are not safe out there. Those that hunger must sense you, and they will be drawing close to you. I cannot protect you from them.
Those who hunger?
Yes.
Psychic vampires, probably.
I have an idea. Is it possible to make this a 3-way call with a security officer and this person?
No, this is a local range communication. You basically can only send text messages to the ranger.
I'm going to send text ranger saying, "Those who feed at night," or "Those who feed?" ?
No idea. Remember, she sent you down there because she didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Head here fast.
ETA
More.
34 minutes.
You're the worst.
I mean,
This is the
remember, it took you an
communication center.
hour to get from the asteroid to land there. So, in your ship, she is doing as fast as she can.
Yeah, but I'm a corporate jackass. I
Okay,
don't have
well.
time for this.
All right.
Um,
Liam, actually, give me an observation check. What's plus observation?
Okay. Ugh. And then I have 6 stress. So that's. Do I roll 6 die then?
Yep.
I forget.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
oh, you have 6 stress?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I have a night relieve that clears out stress. Just don't take more than 1.
Oh. Okay. Well.
I'll say
I-
you could have done that while you were in the little command
Okay.
center.
Yeah.
So that it clears off 1 stress or all?
It clears
the
out
stress?
all of your stress.
Whoa. Okay. That's fantastic. Well, then without that stress roll, I get no successes anyway. So.
All right, do you want to push it?
Yeah. Now that I
Just gave you a
distressed,
clean bill. Use
Yep.
it.
yeah.
All right.
So that's
Yeah.
same thing.
You roll all your failed rolls, so all of them,
Oh.
and then add and +1 for 1 stress. So you roll 66 again, and
And then I got a 2.
all right. So you still failed, and you gain 1 stress.
Great.
Yep. So you don't see the thing that jumps on you until it jumps on you.
Oh no.
Yeah, the two of you see that. Liam, give me a panic roll, because the thing just jumped on you. And the two of you gain a point of stress because you can see what it is. Which is, it looks like it's wearing a crew jumpsuit. A tattered jumpsuit, but it's a withered, desiccated thing. Formerly human, trying to do his best to rip off his suit. So Chom, of course, actually doesn't do so great and just hits the just get away from this place. And starts moving the rover just out into the away. So we'll just start with Liam first. What are you gonna do?
Oh my gosh. I guess it's just latched on.
There's something on you.
Ugh.
It feels large. You can see hands, so you're guessing adult humanoid
Okay.
size, but thin. And it's just so it's on your back, it's trying to claw at your helmet, trying to pop your helmet off. It's clumsily going for the clasps. You probably want to do something about that.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I can use like my medical knowledge if I can tell it's humanoid to like try to hit it in a vulnerable humanoid place.
Well, that would not be medical aid. That would be close combat.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have that.
Well,
How do I
you have strength.
Strength. I'll roll strength, I guess, just to attack back.
Mm-hmm.
If only you didn't get rid of all that delicious, nutritious stress.
I know. I got nothing. I got
That's
zero.
because you
That's
rolled.
wrong.
Because you rolled D0s.
I got no success. So.
Well, you also roll your stress.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
All
All right. Well, you can push it.
I'm gonna die, so I have to, right?
I mean, you don't know if how much. You don't know. Like,
Can I
it's not
assist as
good.
well?
It's not good, and it's only your. Well, we're doing Liam's action first.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Okay.
You,
I think
you
what I'm-
will get an action. The other two will get an action as well.
I think I'm
Tom-
gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
So you are pushing.
I think I'm gonna push it, and I got a success, and I'm gonna say, "Lean work. Look, I achieved more."
Nice. I love it.
Team.
Yeah.
So
You-
I got success and a 3 on stress.
Okay. So let's see what he gets. He has 46. This is an opposed check.
Oh no.
Yep.
Well,
Well, you're
I'm
tied.
defending, right?
Yeah, you're defending. So you keep him away from the clasps.
thank goodness.
Yeah, so but you don't get him off of you. He's still on top of you,
Okay.
or still like scrabbling around. He's not as heavy as an adult, a human, but he's definitely the size of one, is what you can tell. But yeah, So this is not great. Dylan, what are you gonna do?
Shoot it.
Okay. Shooting into melee is a -2.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Actually, I'm gonna say it's gonna only be a -1 because you are at point blank range.
That's 2 successes. Damn.
Yeah.
And then let me roll my stress.
Mm-hmm.
That's a panic check.
Okay.
That is an 8.
An 8. Trimble. All skills using agility suffer -2 modification so your panic stops. So you hit it. What gun were you using? Just a pistol?
Yeah, service handgun.
Okay. Let's see. Does 1 damage. All right. It is an arm blows off of it. You can see dust. There's a burst of dust in the air as the arm crumbles off. It is still holding on with its other arm. So it is still not still a threat. Ruperick.
Am I still on the comms with the guy who tailed us?
The woman? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. She's open comms. You see, they are please let us help you.
Was Zared with you?
Yes.
And these people are not with you.
No, they are not under my control.
Oh, under your... Okay, that makes sense. I'm going to shoot the thing, then.
Okay.
Point blank shot. So -1, you said? And... Okay. So that'd be 56. Two successes. And my panic roll... And I... My apologies. My computer sometimes is crap. I believe it's an 8.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see here. 2d6 plus 1. Wait, were you just rolling your panic dice or your stress dice? Well, yeah, 2 4s. All right, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, remember your panic roll is 1d6 plus your current stress,
Got it.
and that's only if you get a 1 on a stress roll on a stress die. So, yeah, you don't panic. You didn't get anything. So with 2 4s, but you got 1 6. So you hit it.
I got 2 6s.
Oh yeah, you got 2 6s. All right, yeah, you hit it in the head. Its head explodes into dust, falls off. But you can see more of these things are running after the rover. There's at least 10 or 20 of them. Chom's doing his best. Let's see how well he does to operate heavy machinery in a very stressful situation. Let's see here. He does not do great. No. Yep, he bashes it, slowing the rover down. You'll 2 more are going to be able to jump on board, unless y'all do something. Let's see here. So we'll just go to a new round, starting with Liam again.
So there's 2 more now on.
They're jumping on board. They're basically the rover slowed down enough for both of them to leap on board. They're in the process of leaping. You can.
Can I try to push the pedal down to get out of it so that they miss the arc of their jump?
Do you have piloting?
No, shoot, no. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't have that.
You could make just a basic strength check or agility check.
I have I can have 3 agility. I can try that.
Sure. You can assist.
No success. And a 1, so that means I roll my stress, right?
No, that's only if you roll on your stress dice. So how much stress do you have right now? 1?
1, yeah.
So roll 1d6.
5.
All right, with a 5, do you want to push it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I just
Gain a
want to do. I
point of
want to do
stress.
something besides just fail.
I mean, you figured out what the things were doing. Like,
That's true.
yeah.
Well,
And now roll 2d6 because you have 2 points of stress now.
9.
Yeah, well, no, you got a 6. See?
Oh, 6. Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. So you, without you lean over, pedal to the metal, and jerk the steering wheel, and the rover jumps to life and manages to dodge the two of them, and you're in the clear.
Oh, right.
So the three of you are out of range. The other rovers got to deal with all of those things, and yeah. You what's the plan now? You all can talk to each other.
All right, guys. It looks like our only option's to go back to where those things are, because at least it looks like maybe there's some control, or we try to gun it through the night.
No, you have multiple options. Dylan, you remember, of course, that communication you got at the beginning. Or no, I think it was Liam.
Yeah. There's people that maybe need us, like need our help, and maybe I'm the only one who could help them. Should we just head to 7 clicks northeast?
You know what? Why not? I don't trust alien people. I don't trust security person. Let's just see how. You know what? Fuck it. Just gun it. Got it. Chom, let's get out of here. I'm very tired.
Does anyone have survival?
I do.
All right, Dylan, give me a survival check to help Chom navigate this.
Hooray! Two successes.
All right, yeah, easily. There is actually you can see some light as you round it. It takes you about 10 minutes to get there. You find a path through the rocky terrain, and it leads you to an overhang. And in there, you can see some survival tents have been set up, and there is a small generator. They clearly salvaged. Well, there's actually a ship generator there that they salvaged, like a secondary backup generator. And you can see there's a couple of people in suits. So yeah, they've made a camp out here with salvage and stolen supplies from the main settlement. There are like a handful of people there. They see you approach. One of them waves at you with a light and just goes to open comms. It's like, all right, do any of you have medical training?
I could say I have a lot of medical training, so you've called the right people.
We have a person who's injured. We need someone to help.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the problem? Or just show me to him.
Okay, so they take you inside a tent essentially that has its own little. Well, it's more like by tent I mean it's like a prefab structure that's collapsible. Like there's still an airlock in it, but like it can hold atmosphere and heat, but that's about it. It's not great. It's like an emergency thing that they're obviously extending to use longer than it should. But you can find that someone there's been shot in the chest. That's not good. So you can give me wits plus medical aid. You do have your medical kit with you, so you get a +2 to this.
Oh, great. And I'll just say, it's so wonderful seeing blood again.
I'll give you +1 die for that. Yeah.
So I got 2 successes, and then I have to roll stress, which is, I think I only have 1 stress right now. So
yeah.
Oh, but I got a 1.
All right. You gain a point of stress and make a panic check, which is 1d6 +2 in this case, because that's how much stress you have.
Oh, you're panicking during operation. Glorious.
Oh, I got a 6.
All right, so your hands start trembling. So you don't get any additional stress from that. But yeah, from the rest of the scene, you'll get a -2 in all. What do you call it?
Medical checks?
Yeah. Anything involving agility.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically, if you do that, you just like, oh god, the adrenaline is just it's not great. It's not good. But the one of the other survivors says, let's see, what is her name? Ah, damn it, where's my random name generator? I mean, totally original names.
Dirk Blandley.
No. Let's see. Here it is. My name is Yana. I'm one of the. Well, we were miners here. Look, we'll tell the company whatever. We just want out. I know we're criminals, but I'd rather go to prison than become one of those things.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I'm going to send a message to the security officer of our location right now.
Okay. So they're sending in a security team or something? Like, what's the deal?
Well, I think we're the security team. I'm going to be honest with you.
What? You don't look like much of a security team.
Hey, I've killed like 4 people today. It's been a rough day. Get off my back, man.
Okay.
Listen, so you guys, is there anything you guys can tell me before this security officer person gets here?
Yeah. We dug into this place, and our readings picked up an artificial structure under the surface. And, smooth lines, like it was clearly built. It was a cavern, a shelter of some kind. And we went in there, and there were these like crystals, like giant crystals, but they'd been clearly, sort of made. They were cylindrical, and they looked like humans. They were like humans, like stasis chambers, some kind of alien tech. None of us had ever seen anything like it. And then I don't know. Someone opened one of them up. They weren't people. They looked like people, but they weren't. And they just kind of appear. They just kind of get in your head, and make you want to do what it wants you to do. We got these recordings. Our only scientist, a geologist. He talked to them, and I hacked into his diary. I got a record of it and read it. He's one of them now, but it's like an alien civilization that just they hop from species to species, so they're just energy that rides different species, and they try and rebuild their civilization anytime they can. They're like a disease, man. They just infect you and take you over, and then you are one of them. So they're who knows what they look like originally, but they're really old. But there's something of the original hosts in there too, so they pick up new information along the way, and so they really, but the takeover didn't go that smoothly because not everybody wants to be taken over by a fucking monster, even if our lives are shitty. So one of someone, I don't know who, but there's a fight on board our ship before they could board it and hit other systems, and the ship blew up, and we needed a new ship, or they needed a new ship, so they need a shipyard, man, and a starport. They can get to one of those, man. They can really spread their wings,
Like a colony. Quick question. Yeah, can you hand me all the diaries and information you have?
Yeah,
I'm gonna need literally all of that.
Okay, sure.
All right. And you guys have any weapons or anything? Like, how are you guys holding up?
I mean, we got some bolt guns and some explosives. Most of our explosives are set up as mines. Anybody comes near here, we saw you coming. We knew you weren't them. That's why we deactivated them. They're just kind of
Hey,
Yeah.
like I tell my own crew, it's all about team. Together, everyone achieves more. Um, but yeah, you know what? Let's gather all our resources to a pile, and you guys get your guns. Let's load them up to an area. And while he's doing that, I'm going to send a text to the ranger saying, "Looks like we got some illegal miners who are still around. Witnesses? Question mark.
Yeah, every week we can evac everyone.
So keep everyone alive? Question mark.
Yes, just protect the package.
All right. You're
All right. So, yeah, Liam, you finished treating that person. Well, there's another miner there. Another one of the survivors. She's very grateful to you. The man is still unconscious, but he'll live.
Phew.
You could talk to her if you want as well.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything I can learn that we haven't learned already?
I don't know. What do you want to? I mean, just ask. You can ask her whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're trying to just get off here, but I'm trying to think if there's like some sort of secret or something. I have high empathy, so I don't know if I can use that to my advantage to like see if there's something that's not being said or not telling us or something. But
no, they want to talk to you. I mean, it's just
Okay.
role playing at this point. They're not unwilling. I mean, you'd need to make some kind of check if you want them to do something. If you want them to do something for you, but like to just talk, they're fine with that. They have nothing to hide. Well, actually, she does mention one other thing, which is God, I'm glad you're here. That we get to use a real ship to get off this planet. We were making an escape pod to launch off and get us to the station so we could get a signal out. They had the station for a while, but they abandoned it because they wanted to consolidate, keep everyone together. I don't know why, but if we could take over that station and then send an SOS out. As long as geez, I'm glad it's you guys and not the cartel coming.
yeah, me too. I think I'll maybe tell Rupert about the station, but I think maybe the only thing I'd want to do as a medic is just like after all this trauma of these fake people, just like check to make sure everybody in this group is actually like human. If there a way to do that, or is that obvious?
I mean, you would have to specific like you can do it for free if you just ask them explicitly, and they could cut. You could
like have them cut themselves or something.
Well, you can take a reading for them. You don't have to cut them.
Oh, okay.
In person, but like you'd have to. You basically there's no way to do it covertly.
Yeah, I wonder if I'd be like, oh, just want to make sure everyone's vitals are okay, not any lingering hidden illnesses or something like that.
Yeah. So you do that. Everyone is human.
Okay, then I'm fine. I'm good to go.
Okay. Dylan, is there anything you want to talk to them about or do anything?
No, I think I'm gonna be good just listening to what's going on and figuring out what's happening.
Okay.
Where's the mining site?
The mining site is not too far from the main settlement. It's just a covered shaft that goes down. So it would on your map. It's you can show your map to the survivors and they point it out. It's just like off from the main road a little bit, and they have basically a tunnel that goes down at an angle into. Well, you couldn't tell that there was a tunnel under there from your surface scans. So, but yeah, you know where the entrance of the mine is now.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you could get there if you want to. Yeah, Rupert's.
What if I did want to?
Okay. Well,
I'd call you a go-getter, and I like the cut of your jib.
yeah. You could certainly try and figure. I mean, do you want to go there?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Okay. The quickest way is to take a rover there. Your rover, because you're the only one with a rover. You don't. There are probably those that hunger may be there, but probably if you're stealthy, they wouldn't find you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put forth to the others that I can move pretty surreptitiously, and who knows, maybe there's some extra information and intel that's at the mouth of the mine.
Mhm.
If we're waiting for pickup, we can just wait here to get pickup, and I'll just come back as fast as I can in the rover.
Okay, Dylan, I agree. And, I, I really do mean this. Enough of the corporate bullshit. Be careful.
I'll do my best. Don't you worry.
Okay. So do you have stealth, Dylan?
Yeah, I have mobility out the ass.
Okay, so you can take the rover there, no problem, but give me a stealth check to... Because basically you have to, like, park the rover about 100 meters away and then sneak up for the rest if you want to...
Right.
That's probably going to be the best way. Because obviously if you take the rover right next to it, they'll hear the rover, or they'll detect the rover. But, like, on foot, they probably won't. So, yeah, just give me a stealth check. I'll give you +1 because it's dark and spooky out.
Are you for fucking real? Well, I'll roll my stress too, but Jesus Christ, it's 9 dice. Statistically unlikely.
Oh, actually, before he goes, is it possible to give him a nap relief for him to erase all the stress?
I don't know if he wants to erase all his stress.
Oh, that does look good.
But that's going to be a panic roll.
Yeah, give me that panic roll. I'll roll it.
All right. 1d6 plus 7.
11.
11. That's probably not good. Let's find out. Seat cover. All right. Well, actually, your stress level actually goes down. And there's no one around you. So, yeah, you just kind of see one of those things in the distance, and you just run down, and you just go down into the mine as fast as quickly and as stealthily as you can, way farther down than you thought. You find basically a quick access tunnel that you one of those things where you slide down a ladder really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take that all the way to the bottom just to get away from one of those things. And then you realize, oh, you're in the chamber.
Neat.
Yep, there are. It's basically a massive spherical chamber with thousands of giant crystal stasis tubes in it. Each one is glowing slightly, so you can see in the chamber. Most of them appear to be empty, but there is one that you're near that it's actually has an occupant in there, a beautiful human. One that you're mesmerized by, but it senses you. Hello.
Are there any that are already open, or no?
There are quite a few that are open. That are. In fact, this place seems to be abandoned except for that one occupant.
So are there rocks I could possibly take?
Well, the crystals are very large. Like they're like coffin sized.
Gotcha.
They're like human stasis tubes, but of alien technology. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I take it you were the one who was trying to talk to us up there.
No, I am damaged. I cannot leave this chamber, my chamber, for another 1,000 years. Although I have feasted on others of your kind, so I know your language and your culture.
Interesting. So what would happen if we let you out?
Well, I would die because I'm recovering from previous injuries.
Ah, well,
But
that's
you lack
unfortunate.
Yes, but don't you have questions? Don't you want to know?
Yeah, actually, I got a few questions.
Of course.
You travel the world, and
The galaxy, the universe.
yeah, you're the immortal roaming travelers.
We are wanderers, yes. We make our home in the stars and among those we are fortunate enough to live among,
All
to
right.
become.
Interesting. Tell you what, it's a shame you can't leave. But what if I was interested in helping the rest of you get around and get off planet and start the process again?
Oh, well, my sister is above. She is the one currently calling who arranged for your ship to arrive here. You have been most evasive.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a proposition. Nobody's going to go for your sister. That's the problem. She came on too hard. She came on too strong. There were mistakes. We were able to detect them immediately. However, immortal roving travelers who have seeded the galaxy, where else could I find your kind?
I do not know. It has been I have been sleeping here for a long period. I do not know if there are any others. We may be the last of our kind. That is why we must replenish.
I'll be right back. I just need to use the restroom.
Sure. Oh, well.
We do not consume all that we interact with. Some we live with in a form of symbiosis.
Interesting.
It is quite beneficial for both parties. Go up there and ask for I think in your language, my sister would be called the Blessed Mother, and she will be sure to grant you a higher form of symbiosis than the lesser one. She is very abrupt in her control, I agree. But if you can get your ship to her, she will be very, very generous.
Yeah, I think I'll go speak with her.
Excellent.
Together, everyone achieves more.
Okay. All right. So, what are you going to head up and look for the Blessed Mother, Dylan, or was that a lie?
No, I am. I'm interested now.
Okay. So meanwhile, Rupert, the ship is landing soon. You can see the lights. You do know that the ship will alert the colony. They'll be here soon afterwards. But it starts to land. Yeah, it lands. And Brianna or Baker gets out along with two other armed individuals. They are wearing armored spacesuits and carrying pulse rifles. At that point, one of the survivors, the one you've been talking to, Rupert, direct comms. He's like, "What the fuck? You said you were company. Why'd you bring enforcers in here from the cartel?"
You know, to be fair, they seemed legit at the time.
Okay.
I'm going to try to call Baker.
Okay. Yeah, Baker's there. It's like, all right, where's the package?
Baker's dozen.
Mm-hmm. I'm right here. She's actually
Cartel.
Oh, they told you, huh?
Well, of course they did. Well, wait. Before we start anything, I think we can come to a arrangement where nobody has to get shot or killed.
Give me the hard drive and I'll go. I won't shoot anybody.
Well, you see, I would love to give you the hard drive. But the problem is I have to know what's on it first. At least something to give my superiors. I can't just say I was shanghaied. You know how they are. You're going to tell me to freaking shoot myself into space.
Bank account info. It's the payment. We run this mine. They mine. They make money for us. We give them supplies. They give us the money. It's very simple. But they didn't pay us last month, and I was sent to get payment one way or the other.
So okay. So you're aware of what's happening, like with it?
No, and I don't care. I want my money.
Well, we can't get paid if there's a giant frickin' hive mind on the asteroid.
What?
Or the planet.
What? The fuck are you talking about? You have the hard drive, right? Give me the fucking hard drive.
Listen, ma'am. I can't give you the hard drive just yet. We need to make sure this is all going to be safe. Do you understand? You can't mine anymore if there's still...
Well, no, I just need the payment. What happens this mine afterwards is not my problem. I just need the money.
Oh, it's money?
Yeah.
Oh. Can I at least get like a quarter of it?
No. I won't shoot you.
It really is just money, like, from these poor miners.
Yeah, they owe us.
All right. Hey, well, hold on one sec. I calmed the miners, like, is this just money on this hard drive?
I don't know. I don't know what hard drive is. We were just fucking miners. We didn't handle the money. They have weapons pointed at the enforcers, by the way.
Let's just all get on the ship together.
Yeah.
And
Are we able to do an evac at least?
No.
What happened to our ship?
I don't know. You
I
said
said-
it out there. Yeah, I didn't listen to it. I didn't care. I just want my money.
can
Did
we
you blow up
call
our ship?
Dinkelberg down?
I wasn't sure you weren't going to send it in there and try and hack me. I didn't communicate with it. I thought it might have been a trick.
No, he's harmless.
Never trust an AI.
Yeah, that's just being like, that's a little bit not PC these days.
Give me
Oh,
the
be
hard
careful.
drive, or I'm going to kill you all. How's that?
You drive a hard bargain. Yeah, I'll give you the hard drive.
Okay.
Wait. Can I have at least one pulse rifle?
All
You
right.
guys are being paid and leaving.
That is a manipulate plus I guess for you wits.
Yeah. 60. Sure. Oh, yeah. Dude. I decided to do these your way. And that roll is one success, not rolling 1, 2, 3.
All right, she motions for one of her bodyguards to hand over his pulse rifle to in exchange. Here, basically, he hands out the pulse rifle in one hand and open hand in the other, expecting the hard drive.
All right. I put the hard drive and I take the pulse rifle.
Okay. Yeah. They retreat into their ship.
Dinkelberg, are you still here?
Yes. Yes, mein captain.
All right. You can come back.
Well, I believe the colony has been alerted to your presence, mein captain. I will come as soon as I can, but it will be. I do not believe I will. They will get there before you get. Before I do.
Wait, the colony is coming to our location?
Yes, they saw the other ship land near your presence, and they're sending 3 rovers to investigate.
All right, hold on one sec. I try to ping the one lady who is the hive mind.
Okay. Yes.
Hey, there's going to be a ship leaving here with some very important stuff. Is there any way you can slow them down? They're very bad people.
Yes, I see. What did you give them?
A hard drive with, actually, it's about you guys, and they're planning to sell it to the highest bidder.
All right, that's manipulation plus wits.
Manipulation plus wits, okay. Two successes. And
Okay. Why would you tell me this after you just gave them that information?
Did you see I got one of their guns. I am the greatest salesman right now you have ever seen.
So you're betraying them now?
Yeah, because guess what? You're running this planet now. I'm guessing, right? You have
Yes.
control. You're the boss. You have a shower in your office.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you see, I want you to remain in control and not these clowns. So I need you to kind of slow them down, take care of them, because right now, if they leave, there's gonna be more people coming for you.
Okay. All right. Some missiles fire from the colony and strike the ship. It goes down. It was only damaged. So now you have pissed off cartel enforcers trapped on the planet.
I pinged the cartel enforcer.
I'm coming to kill you. Give me my ship. Give me your ship is mine, or I'm going to fucking scalp
Do
you.
you think I did that? Do I look like I have any kind of
She cuts
missiles
off
on me?
comms. She cuts off comms with you. Okay. Back
That's quite the
to
pickle.
yeah. Yep. Dylan. So you head back up to the surface, and you just do open comms to talk to the Blessed Mother.
Yep, if that's the way I got to deal with it.
Yes, my child.
Right. You're interested in getting off-world.
Yes.
I guess I'm interested in helping you get off world. I'm interested in what else there is out there for us to find together.
Excellent. Come to the mess hall.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. So you go to the mess hall, and that's when you see missiles. When you get to the mess hall, you see that there are some bodies that have been drained, but they've been stacked up on the side. There's a group of lean and mean-looking spacers, miners. Clearly infected, but holding it on. There are some people in cryotubes that are clearly very weak and sickly looking. Obviously, they're feedstock, quote unquote. And then there is a beautiful woman there, and she smiles at you. Hello. Now give me a. Going to be an opposed. What would this be? I guess. Resisting weird alien shit. I guess. Yeah, empathy plus command. Yeah.
Oh,
Force
great.
of will. Yeah.
Good thing I have all that stress. Oh shit! I actually got a success on that, but let's roll the stress.
Okay.
Let's play the feud. Holy shit! I actually got 2 successes. Nice.
All right.
She's gonna roll 10 dice. Watch.
Nope. Just 6. And you actually resist her. So, yeah, you're winning this mental battle. She's very hungry. She has not been on a full, she's been a bit of a starvation diet. Running out of people to eat. So, not doing great. So what are you going to do? Are you trying? No, you got 1 success over her. So, you resist her influence, and you can do one other thing. Are you trying to get information? Or are you trying to maybe stun her and the others? Or yeah, those are about the only 2 things you can really do with that. So
I'd probably want to get information.
okay, what do you want to figure out?
Okay, so they turn people into vampires, more or less, and then there's a remnant of the original host that still remains.
Mm-hmm. And
Is this
those that are infected, not just consumed.
Those that are infected, not just consumed. Okay. Does anybody really have any recommendations for what to ask her? Because I kind of just want to know about their holdings across the universe and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to know if there's any other locations.
Yeah, or places that they've been where they've made big impacts and stuff like that.
Oh, sure. You get a brief history. They're tens of millions of years old, maybe hundreds of millions. And they've gone through the universe. They are perhaps the reason why the Fermi paradox exists. They might be the great filter. So yeah, go ahead and take a point of stress for that. That's awesome. That's good to hear. But yeah, they have at least one spaceship that goes around touring the universe looking for type 0 civilizations, type 1 civilizations to munch on. But yeah, it is kind of a ship of Theseus thing. Their original biological forms are very, very, very long gone, and they have simply they take something, they change with each civilization they consume, becoming slightly different. So you get a sense of their whole genealogy, quote unquote. But yeah, it's an overwhelming abyss of knowledge and ages of just wars, and many civilizations have resisted, and yeah, it's a lot to take in there. So yeah, go and give me a panic roll.
Yeah. 11.
11. What is that again? I think
that's seek cover.
Oh no. Let's see. PDF is fucking up for some reason. Seek cover. Yeah, you run, or you try to run, but they were kind of expecting you to not like react well to this, so they grab you.
Okay, I will use my dodge talent, which allows me to substitute mobility in exchange for close combat.
Okay.
Feet, don't fucking fail me now.
Here it is.
And then I get to roll all these beautiful, beautiful stress dice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's one panic, but that's also 1, 2. That's 3 successes.
If you're already in a panic, you don't have to make another panic.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually, you do. The new panic roll replaces the previous one.
Yeah, that would do that.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
If it is automatically adjusted to 1 step more severe than the previous effect. Actually, no. If the new roll was lower than the previous effect, it is automatically adjusted to 1 step more severe than the previous effect. So you actually go up 1. So you start screaming. Your stress is reduced by 1. And there's no friendly characters around you. But did you succeed?
Yeah, I got 3 successes in running.
Okay, yeah. So you're just getting out there. It's too much for your fragile mind to take. This is not good. Oh God, it's not good. Oh God, oh God, oh God. It's so much. It's too much.
But do you know what this is? Job security.
You will have a place in the firm.
Yeah. So back to Liam and Rupert. Yeah, there's rovers coming towards you. The Theseus is coming towards you, but it's going to be a while. The bounty hunter or the cartel enforcers are trapped on the other side of the colony, or they crashed. They're probably not in a great position, but they're real pissed. And if certainly at least one of them survived, and so she's probably going to be trying to kill everybody to get to your ship. So yeah, what's your game plan? You have too many survivors to load into your own rover.
All right, everyone. I used to have team meetings like this all the time back on whatever planet I came from, Earth. Not gonna lie, some of you are totally going to die. But for those who live, you're gonna get paid for this. You don't want to leave empty-handed. You see, if you leave without getting everything we need from that cartel person, who, by the way, is coming back, they are super pissed. And they're going to kill every last one of you unless we make a stand now, because we've already have one of their guns. Guys, get your bolt guns and, team. Together, everyone achieves more. All right! And I just start slow clapping.
All right, give me a command plus empathy check, I guess.
I guess. Yeah. This will go as well as I think it will.
Mm-hmm.
Empathy, and I have 0 command, so 2 dice.
2 dice, 2 successes.
No, I just get to roll 2 dice in general.
Okay, yeah.
A 4 and a 1. Okay, that's a. And I roll panic. Sure. Plus 2, and that is a 5.
Okay. Well, that was just your roll to see
if I panic. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, did you roll your panic dice separately?
Yes.
Okay. So you didn't get any successes.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they're not enthused.
I say I have $400. Who wants to help shoot people?
I mean, they have really no choice because their escape pod isn't enough to take all of them, and it takes some time to launch. So yeah, then they do have some explosives set up, so they're gonna do their best.
Ooh, I know what I'll do. Incentives. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, whoever gets the highest kill count will get a bonus of $400.
Okay. Yeah, you don't know how much this is going to work. You already made that check. Liam, are you going to be doing anything to prep for this upcoming battle?
I was thinking, I don't know what the terrain's like around there. Is there a space for Dinkelberg to land the ship?
Where you are?
Yeah. Or are we
no.
planning to have him landed back by the colony?
Well, there. Actually, give me a with plus observation check to see if you can figure out a good place to land the Theseus.
One success.
Okay. With one success, you do see a spot that would be perfect, except for one large rock in the middle. So if you can take one of the explosives and run it out there, you could have a really good landing pad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to ask the survivors for a demo charge?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. They're like, oh, great. Here. Just run it out there, and don't worry about. We'll detonate it from here. You just have to plant it near the rock. So do that. We'll cover you.
Can I get one of them to do it instead?
That would be
an empathy check or something. I'll just do it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind to do it. I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
but cover me really well though, because I really want to survive.
Fair enough. Yeah. Give me a mobility check. Agility plus mobility.
No successes. Oh, and I gotta add. Do I add stress too? I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
I think I got one. Let's see. I rolled the stress. I got a 1, so that means it's a panic.
Yep. So you
Great.
gain 1 stress die, and you roll 1d6, add 3 to it.
So that'd be 9. I got a 6 on the panic, so plus 3 is 9, right?
Yep. So you drop it as you run out there, and you are getting shot at. So let's see if somebody actually hits you.
This is why I wanted you to do it, you stupid people.
Yep. Well, they don't hit you. But yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So the battle's underway. The survivors are fighting the infected. They use the mining charges to blow up 2 of the rovers, but the third one, it gets very close. Rupert, you could try and use your incinerator.
I will use the incinerator.
All right.
All right. So, any penalties?
No.
All right.
It's a pretty big target.
I'm going to push it.
Okay. Well, don't forget to roll your
Oh, yeah.
stress
I need to
first.
roll my dice. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
4.
You only have 1 point of stress?
I have 2 points. Oh, so I roll 2 dice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And if either of those are 6s, they count as a success.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So you want to push it?
Yes.
All right. Roll all your dice. Since you failed with all of them.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yep. Now you get to roll your 2 stress dice again. Well, actually, it's 3 because you because you pushed it. So roll 3d6.
Oh, a success.
All right. Yeah, you hit it. Catches on fire. Pushes the infected back. 1 will take a shot at you though because you had to expose yourself to open up with that. And they do hit you. So yeah, that's not good. It was with a rifle. Yeah, you do have a 2. I think. Let's see here. So you will take a. Actually, no. You spacesuits actually have enough armor. You don't take any damage, but your suit is compromised. So air starts leaking out. So that's going to make a panic check because.
Oh no.
Yep.
3d6.
Well, no, just roll 1d6 and add 3.
Oh. All right. It's a 6.
All right, 6 plus 3, 9. You drop your incinerator.
No!
And your stress level goes up by 1. And your suit is leaking. So you run back to cover. Let's see here. So the survivors try to help patch your suit up. Do you have heavy machinery?
I don't. Quick question though: the
Mhm.
pulse driver that was given to me, is it possible I could just hand that before just retcon, just so I handed it to Chomsky because he didn't have a gun?
Oh yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, Chomsky's there fighting, doing his best. Single shot mode because they didn't give him any extra ammo. It's just that one magazine. So the fight goes on. Let's see, Liam. You're out there. You're sort of on the ground. You scrabble and grab the explosive again, the demo charge.
Yeah.
You can give me another mobility charge, or you could yell at them to help you. So basically, like command plus empathy, or mobility plus agility are the most obvious things. But you could do things like observation to figure out a better route, or
My highest is empathy. If I just do empathy, I don't even have command, but that's 5. So
okay, yeah,
maybe I just say, "See what I was saying? You come on, help me out."
yeah, okay,
I got 1 success on my stress.
okay,
So
and no ones on that. Yeah, so great. So yeah, one of them comes out. It's like, oh god, we need to get that. We need to get that demo charge. So they come out and help you up. You get to the demo charge, planted, and as you're running back, let's see if either of you are hit. As the fire picks up a little bit. No, both of you get shot
thank
at.
goodness.
But yeah, they are the bullets are whizzing overhead, pinging by. So you managed to blow up the rock.
yes.
And so the ship will have a place to land. Back to Dylan. So what are you still wanting to go Team Energy Vampire?
No, I mean,
Damn it.
I'm Team Enrich Dylan's own interests, and Team Energy Vampire seems a little bit much. So I have terrible knowledge from beyond time and space now. I think I have enough to write a book and maybe make some money or get a long-term position. So I'm going to run back to the rover and get back to everyone else.
All right, give me mobility plus agility. You are being chased.
There's a reason I put a shitload of points into this. It's almost like it's a horror game.
Feet don't fail me now.
3 successes.
So far, now I get to roll stress.
I got 1 success.
I got a stress. Let's roll stress.
Yep.
I got a 10.
Freeze! You basically trip. I'll say that's you trip, and fall over. It is a horror movie, or a horror game. So yeah, you trip over a rock and fall down. One of them tries to grab you. Let's see if he does. He is charging, so he gets a bonus. Just jumping up. 1-6. So he is going to hit you unless you can dodge out of the way.
Yeah, good thing I picked that. It's weird. The kid gets like a lot of good shit because it's, oh, you're a child in a horror movie. But you don't actually want to play a child because they start with fucking nothing in a survival horror game. So there's that.
We all could have been orphans. I laid that on the table.
I am an orphan.
I am. Weird flex. Okay.
I got 1 success.
All right, so you barely get up. They're at your heels. So you will get to the rover, but now you'll need to give me a piloting check or heavy machinery to get the rover started.
Heavy machinery sounds good to me.
All right.
That's nothing and a panic. Can you push if you get a panic?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm pushing.
Yeah, you can always push.
I just have to roll the panic too, right?
Well, the panic, the higher number. Actually, no, you have to make 2 panic checks because you can panic twice, as we have found out.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, translation, I am going to panic twice. It's just going to get worse.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an 11.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 12, so I get a 13.
Flee. All right. Yeah. Your stress level decreases by 1, but everyone who runs must make an immediate panic. Everyone who sees you run must make a panic roll. Fortunately, you're by yourself. So, yeah, you're just pursued by all of these guys. There's just a horde of the infected chasing after you. Oh god! Oh god! So yeah, you're bringing the enemy reinforcements back to the survivor camp. So that's going to be great. Yeah. Meanwhile, back at the survivor camp, all of you have worked together and sort of fought them off. At least beaten them back. You're still taking pot shots at you, but the Theseus has, because it's ditched all of its cargo and it's doing emergency afterburners, Dinglebird's doing its best to save you. And you have a new landing pad for it. It'll be here soon. Liam, you see a rover just barreling towards you.
Oh, no.
Dylan, are you warning them that you're coming?
Yeah, comms are hot, and I'm yelling, they're behind me, they're behind me.
Yeah, they're the infected are really, now that they're hungry and they've sensed a living victim. They're a lot faster. The rover is gaining ground, but not too much. So you only have a couple minutes before after the rover gets here before a horde of them show up. So Liam, what's your reaction to that?
I say, well, don't forget, team. They'll eat anyone's mind. You got to get back here. And then I think I prepare everyone to maybe rally towards the landing point and just like all the what are they called? The survivors, and just like get ready to like as soon as it lands, like board if we can.
Oh,
if
sure.
That's possible. Yeah.
The Liam, the thing is, you realize you don't like. The ship is 100% not going to... Like, those infected are going to get there before the ship does.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, if nothing changes.
Oh, okay. Shoot. I thought maybe we could just flee faster.
No, definitely not. Not because somebody brought a whole bunch of extra infected.
Who did that? All right. I guess, like, they have explosives at the camp. Can we use those tactically? I want to like
the
command
mining
them with my
they're essentially mining demolition charges. They're not in a launch or anything. So if you go out and place them in front of the horde, then you could blow them up as they approach.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm making them go out too. I'm not doing it this time. I'm saying, you saw what happened last time. I'm not agile. I'm just smart. You go out and set those charges down, and we'll be fine.
All right, give me a command plus sympathy check.
Okay.
Can I actually give him a bonus just by using my wits as manipulation by saying, like, guys, we're at the final stretch.
No,
we're about to make big money.
Liam. You're busy doing your other shit.
Okay. Okay.
And then how many stress points do you have?
3.
3. So roll 3d6.
1 success, but then a stress 1.
Yep. So make a panic check with 1d6 plus 4.
5.
Fuck! You're keeping it together.
Yeah.
So one of the survivors just looks you in the eyes. You fucking coward. Grabs the explosive. Yeah, there's just nothing but contempt.
That's my personality. It's fearful.
Well, yep.
That's so awesome.
It worked. He goes out and he plants the charge. Let's see if he makes it back. He's got 46 to make it back. Yeah, no, he's not going to make it back unless somebody helps him.
Well,
you could shoot your gun to try and cover him.
all right, I'll shoot my gun.
All right.
If you shoot him, he can distract the horde.
Yeah, you could do that too.
What do I roll for gun?
Ranged combat plus agility.
Okay. Nothing.
All right. Are you going to push?
No.
All right.
Sorry,
Don't
guys.
forget your stress. Don't forget your stress.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So you roll 46.
Sorry.
Yeah. No worries.
Before, yeah.
Yeah, so roll one more d6.
It could be a 6. It's not a 6.
No, it's not. It's a
not.
13.
Yep.
But no ones though, right? Or is that?
No ones. So yeah, you don't have
Okay.
to worry about that. So yeah,
Sorry.
he's getting ripped apart by infected vampire people.
Thank you.
So Rupert, you see this. You realize that incinerator that's out now. There's a couple still of the infected with guns. They're plinking at you, sort of keeping you all pinned down. Now you could make a run to grab the incinerator that you dropped, and then use those. That would be really good to fend off the rest of them. Or you can deal with a bunch of close combat infected. These are like the mindless ones.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Chom has the pulse rifle, correct?
Yeah,
Does it have a grenade launcher round in it?
it does not.
Wow.
Well, actually, it had one grenade, but he already shot it.
Chom!
Chom is as Chom does. Don't micromanage Chom's grenade usage.
Fair enough. I apologize, Chom. Then so I have to make a. So I should. Nah, I should. There's a chance I can grab the incinerator and make my way back.
Yeah, like a mobility check.
And quick question: does Dingleberg still have the bomb on the ship?
No, remember it got offloaded as when you landed.
Perfect. And how far away is Dinkelberg?
Pretty close.
Okay.
ETA 5 minutes.
I tell the survivor group, all right, guys, Rupert, Dinkelberg might be here in 2 minutes. All right.
Just
So I need-
lying to them outright. God damn. All right.
When the 2 minute mark hits, we all have to get ready to move. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna move and grab the incinerator. I need you guys to cover me, and then the ship will be here. Remember, teamwork. TEAM.
We goddamn know about goddamn teamwork. Get the fucking flavor.
Teamwork. Yeah, I'm gonna use mobility. So
Yep.
66.
If you don't get at least one success, you will get shot at. And so I'll make a roll for that.
That's fair enough. I would like to push. Oh, I have to do my.
Yeah. How much stress do you have?
I believe right now I'm at 4d6.
All right. So yeah.
+1? Or no, pluses. That's for the panic roll.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's 2 ones.
Ooh.
Yep. So now you can still push it if you want to succeed.
I'm going to
Or-
still push it.
All right. So first make a panic check at +4, and then
All
you
right.
get to roll all that over.
4d6 +4?
No, it's 1d6 +4 for your panic roll.
Ah, that's right. Thank you.
Yeah. No, it yeah.
6. Oh, no, wait, that might be... Is that 6 +4?
1d6 +4 is 6. 10. You got a 10.
Yep, 10.
You freeze, so never mind. The bullets are scary, and like you like, I'm gonna get the you're looking at the incinerator, and then a bullet like hits right next to you. You're like, no, I'm not. Nope.
This is nothing like paintballing. With
Yep.
the closest people.
Liam, you get a point of stress.
Oh, okay.
As you see Rupert just freeze up, and so Dylan, you're coming in hot. You're pushing the rover as much as it can. Those infected are really a lot faster than you thought they were. Then you saw Leah, some random survivor, get up and plant an explosive. Then he gets torn apart. You go by him, and then one of the other survivors hits the explosives. So you're basically so you need to give me a piloting check or a heavy machinery check to not, have a really bad crash.
Hell yeah. Let's die in space from a car crash.
I mean,
It's possible.
it is really possible. It will be a lot of damage if you fail this. Actually, it's going to be a post check anyway. So,
Hooray! Opposed by gravity and the ground.
yep, physics is the thing.
Well, that's a panic check, but that's 2 successes.
Okay. So give me your panic check. As you get
Yeah.
flung out, your suit will absorb the damage from just
That's
that.
a 9.
A 9. Whatever you're carrying, you don't have it anymore. and your stress level increases by 1. You're thrown clear and land near the other survivors. The explosives and took out the first wave of the infected, the hungering, but there are more coming. And without the incinerator, you're all going to get overrun unless you everyone's just like, get to the landing site. Yeah, this is the desperate last flight. You're basically running on empty. All the other survivors are abandoning the camp, their defended position, and going to the landing pad because without the incinerator, you're not going to be able to hold off all of them. So Dylan, you're thrown clear. You'll get Rupert. Let's see, you're frozen, right? So Liam, are you just running?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, thank you guys. Just take one for the team.
You bastard.
All right. Agility plus mobility.
Fiddlesticks.
So 1 success and a panic.
Okay. Well,
Or does the panic add the stress right away? So should it be +6 instead of +5, or how does that work?
no, it's you have how many points of what was your
I have
panic?
5 stress.
And then you gain a point of stress, so it's a 6. So
Okay.
1d6 plus 6. So
Okay, so it's a 9.
okay, 9. Whatever you're carrying, you're not carrying it anymore. you're just like ah.
In the guts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's like my pistol or something. I don't know.
Yep. Yeah, you are totally unarmed now.
Yeah.
And your stress level increases by another 1. So,
Okay.
Yep, it's going great. It's going great. Rupert, you're frozen. So let's see here. Yeah.
Is it possible to request Chom to come save me?
Let's see here. Chama's going to yell at you to try and bring you out. So yeah, he's going to make a command check to snap you back out. So if he gets, I'll give him 5d6 for this. He does not. So yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Dylan. Yeah, so it's a turn in. It's 1 turn. So I don't know if that's a. A turn is 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah, you're frozen for 5 to 10 minutes. Oh no, you're frozen for 1 round. That's what the panic roll is. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, you'll be able to run next round. Dylan, you're stunned. So new round. Liam, you're just running. You're at the head of the crowd. It's you and the survivors, the miners. Your 2 teammates, your 2 crew members are far behind you at the camp now. So you can see the Theseus is in the distance. It's already making its descent. But it's really small up there. You can see it, but oh god, you wish it was closer. Dylan, you get up. You see the infected coming. What are you gonna do?
Fucking run. The last thing I heard was run for the Theseus, so I'm gonna run for the Theseus.
Okay.
It's the thing I'm legitimately best at. And then stress.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah, that's 2 successes and 3 successes, no panic.
Okay, so for stunting, you can either save Rupert, or you can slow down the infected.
Hmm. Save Ruprecht.
All right, you pull him up to his feet, and you start dragging him along. Rupert, you're just being pulled along. So what are you armed with, Rupert, again? What weapon did you have? Or did you had a pistol as well as the incinerator, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a pistol and an incinerator.
Okay. So yeah. All right. So Yeah, the you see one of the miners throwing the last of the mining charges out to sort of blow them up to slow them down, but they're not really placed well because no one helped them with that. So there's some effect you're going to get to you in close combat range before the ship lands and opens the cargo bay. So for you to pile in. Dylan, I think you still had a handgun too, right?
Yeah, I've still got a side piece.
Okay. Yeah, Liam. There's rocks you could throw. I guess.
Don't
Sure,
worry,
why
the
not?
rocks will
Yeah.
stop them.
So all three of you can make range combat checks.
The upside of when the ship actually lands is we did leave guns on the ship.
That is true.
Remind me what range is again?
Agility plus range combat, which is a skill. If you don't have it, you don't have it.
Yeah, it's just agility. That's why.
One success, and let's do the stress.
I got nothing, so I'm gonna panic and also push.
Okay.
I got 2 successes, but a panic.
Okay.
If I already have a success, can I push the roll to get more successes?
You sure can.
I'm
Yeah.
push it.
If you get multiple successes, you take down. You're killing a lot of the infected. So yeah.
My panic is a 10.
Okay. Let's see. How many? Okay, well, we'll do this character by character.
Sorry.
So no. So Liam will do you first, since you're done. So how many successes did you get?
2 successes.
All right. With rocks, you're able to stun one long enough to keep it from approaching. But then you freeze as you see how many more are behind him. You're like, oh god. So your stress level and everyone's stress level goes up by 1.
Oh,
Well,
Let's see here, Dylan. How many successes did you get?
okay. Let's make this complicated. So, my initial panic result was an 8, which I think is a nervous twitch. And then on my rerolls, I got 2 successes and another panic. So let's roll the other panic.
Yeah, Trimble would let you keep shooting. So yeah.
Yeah. So that comes out to an 11.
Okay. So you got 2 successes. So you drop 2 of them, and then your hands start trembling, and then you're just like you literally hide behind Liam because Liam is like frozen. Yeah, they'll get him first. Yep. And Rupert, what about you?
I got, I believe, 2 successes.
2 successes. Did you? And you did. You didn't panic.
I need a panic roll. 1 panic roll.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that.
And so it's 1d6 plus 5. And that is a 6.
Yep, you're fine.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Corporate's trained me for this. I mean, if anything, they taught me, they gave me the skills to complete the task given.
Okay, so you gun down 5 of them, or you shoot 5 of them. The miners are using the rest of their weapons, and yeah, it's a very desperate action. One of the miners goes down, and that also distracts the infected. You and the remaining miners though are lining. The ship lands, and it's doing a hot landing. So basically, the engines are blasting down. It's very hot all of a sudden. The cargo bay is opening even before it touches ground. Dinglebert obviously knows what's up. Liam, you're frozen, so you're gonna act last. You will still get to act this round, but the others are going to act before you. Dylan, you're seeking cover, so you can try and run. Are you going to wait for it to, how big of a risk do you want to get on board? There's high risk, jump and try and pull yourself up by the hands. Wait for it to where you just have to hop up, or wait for it to for the landing ramp to hit all the way on the ground.
What does that translate to in dice penalties?
Let's see here. -3, -2, or -3, -1, or normal.
I'll take the -3. Fuck it. Go big, go home. It's
Yep.
been working out for me all night.
Now you also have a -2 to your agility because you got trembles, right?
Ah, shit. That's right. Yeah.
Well, no, actually, I think that would be replaced by seat cover. So I don't think you get, but you only get to have one panic roll at a time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it replaces it. So yeah, you actually don't have a penalty to agility.
Oh, right. So I'll just roll 3 more.
And those penalty dice always come off your skill, not your stress dice.
Yeah, that's what I was initially rolling.
Okay.
Because otherwise, you could just keep doing really stupid shit, and your penalty wouldn't be a problem. But guess who has? Guess who has?
Another panic.
Eight. No. Guess who has 8 stress?
Oh Jesus.
Well, oh shit, that's a lot of successes though. That's 1, 2. That's 5 successes. Let's see if I can make the donuts. So it's a 6 plus an 8. That's a 14.
On your panic roll.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, berserk. No. You are stomping on the fingers of the other miners. No, it's getting on. Yeah, you're just like, get the fuck.
Well, no. To be fair, I picked the one where I had to do a big fucking jump.
Yeah.
There's guns in there.
Yeah, no, you see other people climbing on board. One other miner does that. It's just you have to attack the nearest person, friendly or not.
That's fair.
Oh no.
So, yeah, you stomp on his fingers. And,
let's be real. We've all been cruel to these miners. Mine is just the most natural and innocent cruel.
Innocent. You just he was going to pull himself on board, and now he's falling and he's landed on his back, and the infected are about on him.
To be fair, I don't think I've actually killed any of these miners yet.
Nope.
No, you just emotionally manipulated them and used them as slaves.
Barely.
Barely. Rupert, what about you?
I am just gunning it for the ship. I am telling the miners, remember, none of you get paid if I die.
Yeah, -3, -1, or 0 penalty in terms of speed of how quickly you get on board.
Ooh.
Like I said before, are you trying to grab up so you can reach it with your hand and pull yourself up? Or are you -1 where it's enough where you just have to hop up, or 0 where you just are running up?
I'm going to probably do the hop up and try to, I basically want to put myself and the miners, put them towards the meat grinder and try to throw them back and try to hop on the ship. Basically buy myself time.
Well, that's if you get multiple successes, you might be able to do that. But also, you can see since Dylan went as quickly as possible, he's already on board trying to push off the miners and stomp on their fingers and kill them. So he's lost it.
That's okay. He's doing God's work right now.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and give me mobility plus agility.
Mobility plus agility, 6
with a -1, I believe. Yeah.
All right, so 5d6.
Mm-hmm.
2 successes.
Okay.
And
roll your stress. Yeah.
My stress is 5d6. No, nothing.
Nothing.
Just
Okay.
2 successes.
All right, so you're going to shove one of the miners off. Is that it?
Well, basically, I just want to get on the ship and just get myself there and then start kicking the miners off so our people can get on.
Okay, so you hop on. So what is your additional effect?
Actually, I'm just going to get to the front of the ship.
Okay, so you're just getting further into the ship. Okay.
Yeah, talk to Dingleberg about, hey, as soon as you detect Liam's on board, you close the ship. And also just basically prep for takeoff.
Liam, what are you going to do? Well, yeah, give me you don't have any penalty. You waited too long. You're acting now, but if you fail this check, you're going to be pulled down. I will say this.
Okay, so this is just a regular mobility agility.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have simply 9 stress right now. So
it's going great. It's going great, buddy.
Oh, 3 successes and 1 panic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Well, you also got one from the three successes.
Yeah, so now my stress is 10, and I have a 15.
Okay.
Is that Berserk again?
No, it's catatonic.
No.
So you're on the ship and you just black out. Like you're just in the cargo bay, and you just pass out. I can't. You're done. You're done.
That's perfect.
Okay, so the cargo bay starts closing. Some of the miners are still on there. So here's what happened. There's no one in a position to stop it. Miners had one charge left.
Well,
Yep. So just the final picture of this is Dylan is on there frantically pushing and fighting and kicking everyone he can. Well, not biting, but like punching and kicking everyone he can to shove them off. Liam has collapsed. Liam has collapsed, and then Rupert is telling like fuck everyone else. Let's get off. Dinkelberg says, "Oh, mein Captain, explosive boom!" And the demo chargers holes the ship. It falls to the ground. The infected swarm over. Yeah. And a month later, the company would send another ship in to figure out what the fuck happened. But that was apparently the last flight of the Theseus. Yes.
Oh God.
Yep. Yeah, Rupert, you survived the blast. You're trapped in the cockpit now. Deaglebird still has emergency power, at least enough to shut the doors. Any final commands, sir? Mein Captain?
I'm gonna pop an April leave, and then I'm like, yeah, just start recording. I'm just ramble off everything I can and try to teach whoever finds this everything important about corporations. And I start going through all the mantras and stuff, and try to keep myself slowly sane and try to scrounge food and whatever I can do.
Oh no, it's not that. You don't have to worry about that. You're gonna lose power pretty soon, and with that heat and air, and also the infected are working. Maybe they'll get in through the cockpit. Maybe you'll suffocate. I don't know how your character is definitely going to die very soon. Do we fade to black before we see your character die, or do we see their grisly demise? I'll leave that. Yeah. What do you think?
I think I would let it fade to black and just be like, oh, by the way, you're not going to have any, power or anything. You're going to be stuck here and dead. I'm like, oh, and then cut to black. Oh.
there's also a non-zero chance you get pulled out of the ship by the cartel members you fucked over and shot in the head.
Oh yeah, there's that too. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's the post-credit scene. Like someone off camera shoots off all the infected, and you're just like looking like what? And then like you just see Brianna there with the guns, like just aiming at you. Boom, domed. Yeah.
That sounds like a proper ending for Mr. Fiddlesticks.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, Fiddlesticks, and then the gunshot. Roll credits.
Basically, yeah. So questions, comments, suggestions. How'd you like this?
I liked it a lot. I liked that there was not really a good answer besides get the hell off the planet, but also, yeah, I don't know. I honestly ran around poking everything I could because I wanted to see what was there, but like I wasn't really tempted to go full Tom and join them because they didn't really have much to offer me. So
nope.
I had little in existential knowledge as a treat.
Sure. Yeah. No. I mean, they're pretty like they're horrible energy vampires. Has anybody guessed what movie I totally ripped off from?
Life Force.
Yep.
Oh my god, I just saw that not too long ago, actually.
Yep. I also saw it not too long ago, and yeah.
The movie that ruined Toby Hooper's career.
Yeah, worth it though. It's such
You gotta see Patrick Stewart dissolve.
Yep. That's a weird ass movie. Liam, what'd you think?
I thought it was great. I was kind of trying to play it as if it wasn't a supernatural, and I'm just like doing my job and getting off the world, you know.
Mhm.
And I like that there's like a lot of It's not like you have to necessarily go down to the caverns like Dylan did, and I like that. It was an interesting arc. I felt to all the stuff going on.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just wanted to have a lot of different things. Like if you would ask to make empathy checks to see if that person was lying to you, Brianna was lying to you, you could be like, wait, what if they're not with the company? Yeah, that why if you were with the company, why didn't you just call in backup like right now? Like it's already weird and fucked up. Like why would you do that? So yeah.
I honestly didn't think I was gonna end up being the captain.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, okay, there's gonna be someone who plays a colonel marine or like, an officer, and it's like, well, you're it. Shit.
Yeah. So yeah, and that was pretty much it. You pretty much figured out what was going on. They found something they should not have dug up, and it possessed them, and was like, oh shit, we're stranded. We need a ship to get off world. And why does God need a spaceship? So that was pretty much it. The system I really do like, the spiraling. It does replicate horror movies pretty well. With the,
oh god, it was. I loved it. I
Yeah.
loved the dread and kind of the unknown. There was Hostel said correctly. There was not really a good choice. It just was like a calamity of, well, it's getting way more fucked up as you go down.
Yeah.
To be fair, it was getting more fucked up as it went down because of us.
Yeah, you guys made a lot of choices. You didn't think like, why does she want that hard drive all of a sudden? That's weird. Nope. It's like, okay, you want the hard drive? We'll get you a hard drive.
We were paranoid where it counted, sort of, at the beginning, and then we just decided, nah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. This is
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Well, my thought process was more like, okay, I'm already in a screwed situation. They outgun us. The miners aren't going to defend us. I have no bargaining tokens. The only thing I could think of was getting their gun.
Yeah. Yeah. And those miners did all they could to save your asses. Your dumb asses. Not because they liked you, because they realized they were you were their only hope. But like, yeah, guys, if you guys had just helped them, if you just were nicer to them, they wouldn't have gotten revenge. But no.
In my defense, I was only mean to them once, and yes, it got us killed, but
Yeah. We also got the worst possible result at that time. Like,
Yeah.
going berserk when you're like,
no, I think the worst possible would just be catatonic. You make the leap and then you just bounce off the fucking dock.
No,
Like-
I mean, that's what happened to Liam. I was like, yeah, no, you just pass out. You're safe. You're fine. Time to go bye-bye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so,
I did
got the
love that.
nicest death.
One of them had an explosive charge
yeah.
and just destroyed the whole ship.
The doctor got the nicest death he could have in the situation, dying in his sleep.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for playing. And where can people find your podcast again, kid?
Oh, just search PRRP. Just search the opposite of RPPR.
Yeah, and I would obviously, whenever I guess on there, I'll plug that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and if you want to play in a game like this, go to patreon.com/RPPR to find out how. But we'll talk to you all later, and those of you who are watching, thanks for watching. Bye. All right.